Okay, it says that I'm live. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I just got confirmation in the other room that it's working. Okay, so I can't even tell y'all what happened because I don't know what happened. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what happened. So I can't even tell you what happened or what went wrong because I don't know. And then after us trying to figure it out, my OBS acted like just up the volume just a smidge. Okay. I think I just need to make it closer to me. Is that better? Because it says it's loud. I don't want to blow y'all out. Like, is it okay? Because I don't want to blow y'all out. Because it says it's like yellow. I'm going to assume yes because no one's saying anything. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I have my Discord open. Let me see. It's distant. It's distant. It's okay. So let me mute myself real quick. Hold on. So I have someone else that's saying that it's fine. It sounds fine to me and I don't sound distant. So you might have to refresh. Okay. So I am so sorry for all the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. I don't like Stream Elements. I don't like OBS. But here we are because they keep on fucking with me and I don't like it. Anyways, so I'm in my comfortable. I was trying to like do the introduction correctly. Like I'm in my comfy, like we're going to watch this. And I thought it'd be funny to like do the title I did and do the picture that I did because I thought that would be funny. So um for people that don't know, I don't even want to, it was like a long time ago. A long time ago. Um there was this drama with the quartering. I know that sounds so stupid, but like just follow me. There was this drama with the quartering, and there was this girl called Zombie Kills, and this was like during like the Black Lives Matter movement. So this had to be like 2020. I want to say it had to be 2020 or 2021. But like it was during the Black Lives Matter movement, and this girl named Zombie Kills became popular because like she pointed out, which by the way, she was in the right. She was in the right and saying that it was weird that Xbox was giving out consoles to like they gave it to they there was hardly any black people that got it in general, but there weren't any black girls at all that got it. And so she pointed it out that there was no black girls that got it, but like while trying to make her point, she did this weird hashtag Black Lives Matter type thing. So she got called out for that part because like that part was weird. But I do think that she was in the right for saying like that's super weird that like there are like no black streamers that you could have given an Xbox to, where obviously black women play Xbox. I have an Xbox. Like, how stupid are you? So they sent her one, which to me, it kind of comes off as there was a point made because Xbox couldn't say we have sent one. But anyways, so she became popular because of that. She became popular because of that. Then so you know, she became popular. All these things happen. And then Quartering was criticizing her. I don't know what it was about, but it was criticizing her about something. And it was actually legit criticism to my understanding. And she just like anytime anybody that was like white that said anything, she would like write it off as racism. But like what was weird was during the time, and this is like what kills me, is like I tell people this and they try to tell me like I don't like, they try to like say that like I'm making it up, which is weird. But like before I did the Drama Alert thing, I had a lot of Black creators reach out to me telling me how much of a terror this girl was and how they were making videos about this girl, but the YouTube algorithm wasn't pushing them up because like back then, there was no ISO speed. So like what I'm talking about is a very different, very, very different. Like now you see a lot of Black creators now, but back then you did not. So Keem wanted to cover it. This is when Drama Alert was popular. Keem wanted to cover it, but he's like, I need a Black woman to do it. And so then that's how I got it. Now, are we going to play my Drama Alert video? Absolutely not. I will die. I will die if I watch it. But I'm not going to talk bad about the video because, like, there are people that still like it and enjoyed it, or they enjoyed it for what it was. But what we will do is, so why am I bringing it up and why am I doing, like, the Drama Alert Girl Reacts? Because all these years later, Quartering is now being accused of, okay, so Joon The King is going to cover it, I think. But basically, channels are going down. Channels are getting flagged. And the Quartering's being an ass. Now, before all this happened of Quartering being an asshole and being accused of being a flagger and everything, I think Joon The King was already making this Quartering video, because like the one thing I noticed about Joon The King, and I don't know this guy, but like this is just my personal opinion, I think Joon The King watches Kino Casino. I really think he watches the Kino Casino, because when the Kino Casino was going after Rich Review Tech, he made a video about Rich Review Tech. I don't know, it could have been a coincidence, but I feel like he watches the Kino Casino. So let me see if there's anybody in the green room. I don't see anybody in the green room. I'm going to go on the air. I don't see anybody in the green room. So if anybody wants to jump in, they can. This is really a chill stream. I'm not expecting this to do it well in the algorithm at all. Like, I'm just here for the bullshit. So if anybody like wants to be dragged, just let me know and I'll drag you. But I will bring people up. I don't care. So we're not going to watch this whole thing because it's 3 hours long. So I literally just want to go to the Kino Casino part, or try to get through this part. We're going to have to speed it up. Because like I try to watch a big piece of this, and like I got to be honest with you, Joon The King. The fact that you had Jeremy in normal speed was diabolical. That was crazy work. So we're going to start here, right before the Kino Casino part. Okay.
First of all, I'm going to ban you from chat, and you can suck my fucking ass, dude. I have been live streaming on a fucking Sunday for 3 fucking hours. Instead of spending time with my wife and relaxing, I have been streaming.
Do you hear how he sounds normal? I put it in, you guys literally saw, I put it in 1.25 speed. You cannot listen to this man. This is no shade. You cannot listen to this man in normal speed. It has to be at 1.25 speed. It makes him sound like a normal person. I have no, like, if I believed if he had like some mental issues and that's why he talks slow, I wouldn't say shit. I wouldn't say shit. I would be quiet. I'll be like, you know what? That's a disability. This is not a disability. This is, he talks like this. It's like you have to, it's like when he thinks, it's like, it's not, he's like careful what he's thinking. It's like literal physical logs are being thrown on the fire to start his brain up, and kind of like starts the motion up, because like literally he is like the most ding dong dead air person. I don't even know how he got into coffee because he has like no energy. So it's kind of ironic. Like the person with the like no energy at all is like giving out coffee. That's crazy work to me. But anyways, I got to stop with the commentary. We're going to be here all night.
For 3 fucking hours. Sorry. Okay? Sorry if I'm trying to make a living. You can go fuck yourself. Okay? Fuck you. I don't have any time for that. You fuck off. I don't want you to watch my videos. I hate you. You know how hard I work on my coffee company? I'm not like these other losers that just do dropship coffee. We have 15 people's jobs that depend on this. So I'm sorry.
He was slurring.
If in 3 fucking hours of live streaming, I talked about it 3 times. I'm sorry.
In April, Jeremy released a video titled, Woke Psychos Try Destroying Local Business for Being Conservative and It Backfires, hopefully.
You know, it's kind of become a meme on this.
It's the fact that this was like a year ago that he put this video out.
Channel of like, I'm under attack. Like, I get that.
I literally did that in my drama alert, is that like all his videos is him basically saying that he's under attack all the time. And the fact that he's still doing, oh my God.
14-minute video is about Jeremy being disgruntled that he got a 1-star review. This is a 1-star review out of 36 reviews. The other 35 are all 5 stars. The review in question shows no indication that it was motivated by Jeremy's politics because the user is very specific with their criticism, citing the high price of $100 for 6 items in the package. These are 3 snacks of dubious quality, 2 small bags of coffee, and a reusable K-cup. As evidence that this user was politically motivated, he fed the response to Grok, Twitter's AI, and asked it if it was politically motivated.
So you use Elon Musk AI to be a victim and be like, oh, I want you to basically say this politically motivated. Dude, literally, and I was watching part of this on Tommy C's stream. Shout out to Tommy. And Tommy was like, the reason why this guy is famous is because of things happened to him that quartering was basically said that was a response negatively towards him due to politics. So like the whole incident with the punching. I didn't know till I watched this Joon The King video that quartering actually went after the guy first. So when the guy saw him, I won't say what quartering said, but quartering said something crazy about the guy first on his Twitter. So then when the guy saw him in person, the guy handled it. So it had nothing to do with him being a conservative. It had nothing to do with politics. It had everything to do with, you talk shit about me on Twitter, it's on site. And now knowing that that's why he got hit, it was basically because it was Jeremy's fault that he got hit. It just kind of makes it even like more gross. And ever since then, like he's just like his whole brand is, I'm a victim. People don't like me because I'm a conservative. Like that's literally his whole brand. So, of course, when he sees criticism, he's going to be like, oh, it has to be politically motivated. Oh, it has to be because I'm MAGA. Oh, it has to be because I'm conservative. And it's just like, so Jeremy likes to complain about the left, crying about everything. He is like King Lefty with the way he behaves. No shade.
Jeremy then admitted he reported the review to Amazon. The comments on this video are vastly different than the last. They are still in the same spirit, but are cryptic with their messaging. Quote, the casino sends its regards, quarter pounder. Bro, rule number 1 of the internet, never feed the trolls. The house always wins. Unquote.
You're asking them to do super chats. You're asking them to get channel memberships. You're asking them to do memberships at thequartering.com, Rumblecast, watch the videos, watch the ads, and then they also have to buy the coffee? Like how much more do you need?
Content creators PPP and Andy Worski have been online for a very long time. They are internet jesters, and together they are the Kino Casino. Unlike Jeremy's prior opposition, their motivation for choosing their targets is not influenced by politics. They don't take themselves or their critiques all too seriously. They do accentuate the absurdity of infamous figures, covering their antics on their live streams spread across months, maybe even years. In Jeremy's case, they are the worst enemy to have because the Kino Casino does what Jeremy does, only infinitely better. Jeremy draws online stalemates by sheer attrition or manipulation. He He uploads so many videos against his targets and selectively edits them that accurately responding to them all is unfeasible. Such was the case with Tulare Community College and the H3 podcast. He can maintain his ironically skeptic audience with his deception, knowing that they will only ever watch his video on the matter. The Kino Casino, however, just like Jeremy, weaves narratives about creators they cover. Where Jeremy is reliant on a handful of pejoratives that he uses indiscriminately, the Kino Casino is far more crude, specific, and unconcerned with their insults, as Jeremy would later find. At first, their coverage of Jeremy began in 2024.
So, I wonder if Joon The King's going to say it because I'm watching it for the first time myself, like right now. I'm really curious if Joon The King is going to bring up the fact that what the casino will do is they will have a target. And if the audience responds highly towards the criticism of that target, they will continue covering them. Which, for example, is why they stopped covering Review Tech USA, was because the audience was clicking off. It was starting to click off. Anytime they would bring Review Tech USA on, they would click off. And then they're like, okay, we won't cover Rich anymore. So they eventually move on. So like with Ricada, they covered Ricada for a really long time. Like over a year, they covered Ricada, and it was like brutal. They covered who else did they cover? Ricada, iDubbbz, for a really long time. They covered iDubbbz. Yeah. Who else? Quartering. Yeah, that's Ethan Ralph, and then Nick Fuentes. They covered Nick Fuentes in America First. That was like their first few, like when they first started, like all they talked about was America First and Ethan Ralph. That's literally all they talked about. And then they would make fun of like them being around Kanye West and the whole thing. That was like when they first started. So it's kind of like Quartering. It's your turn. And if you shut the fuck up, the audience is eventually not going to want to give a shit about them covering you anymore. And they're going to move on. Or they're not going to cover you every single day. But no, you just couldn't shut the fuck up. And here we are. Like, the way that you have catapulted them is ridiculous. Like, you're so dumb. Like, I thought we all collectively would have learned with iDubbbz to not mention the Kino Casino. Just let them be at their part of the internet and you just fuck off. But when iDubbbz made that video, having PPP in the video, by the way, Ethan Klein said he didn't know who the Kino Casino was until iDubbbz put them in his video. And here you are melting down on Twitter every fucking day over two Canadians that really don't give a shit about you. They really, really don't. And everything they're saying, they're not taking it seriously, and no one in their audience is taking it seriously. It's just trolls. It's memes. And what's sad is, and I saw this the other day, the trolls that you used to have evolved. You have attracted the dark side Phil trolls. That's nasty work.
It was mostly through stories he was tangential to. If anything, they were following Styx Hexenhammer more. Interest in Jeremy grew when Styx failed to show up to his live show. This is when—
Here we go. Until February, I'd never heard of Kino, but since this whole thing with Quartering, my YouTube feed is flooded with their content. Thank you.
When Jeremy found out live that his co-host had been arrested for domestic violence. Jeremy then spent the rest of the stream attempting to bail him out. Look
at this shit. Look at this shit. Imagine getting angry with someone dressed up as a Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa. Imagine stretching your big arms, waking up, doing this YouTube shit for 10 plus years, and you're going to allow two Canadians dressed up as Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa disturb your peace. Like, imagine, like, you're sitting there seething, being upset about what these people are saying about you, and they're dressed up as Oompa Loompa and fucking Willy Wonka. You know what? I will say, I never had that done to me. I've had people say make up shit about me and lie on me and stuff. It's just part of the gig. go off. I'm glad they got their pennies because, bitch, my name is not that worth it. So go off, king or queen or they, them. I don't know these days. But anyways, no shade. But none of them dressed up as Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa. Now I kind of feel a ways. They look like them naturally, but they didn't dress up like them. They look like them. It was a natural look, but they did not dress up like them. That was not what happened to me.
Asking if any audience members lived near Styx to walk over the documentation needed for bail. It was not until around April 2025 that the Kino Casino had an invested interest in the quartering. Again, partly because of Styx, who admitted to be working for Jeremy basically for free, likely to pay out his bail, and on a live show fell asleep.
He's not happy right now. He's staring at Styx.
So while covering another locale, quartering got involved. So quartering basically was supporting a locale, and that's how he got involved in this mess. What a dumbass.
Styx is just in a blissful dream state on drugs. He's like, what do we do with this guy?
This can't.
Look at quartering, bro. He's very displeased right now.
Jeremy fired Styx because of this blunder. The Kino Casino proceeded to cover Jeremy as one of their main targets. Initially, their coverage was on Jeremy's business-related videos, particularly the ones where Jeremy attributes political beliefs to anyone that negatively affected his business. Jeremy was now dealing with a truly declining channel.
I'm sorry. That convention that he went to, was it Turning Point USA? It was something. It was something awful. Can someone tell me what it is when Jeremy went to that Republican convention, and then he had this ghetto booth? It was so funny, and it was just hours of them in this booth spending thousands of dollars, and they're all like, oh, we're gonna get good interviews, and like the only person they got was Kyle Rittenhouse. Can someone tell me what that convention was? That was hilarious. I will say that was hilarious. And Jeremy, you did that to yourself because you had no business acting like you're a true journalist. You should have sat your fat ass at your house and talk about your goddamn coffee and make up shit about the world map and pretend you know about all the countries in the world and where they're placed when you don't. I forgot what was it. Turning Point USA convention. It was hilarious. It was hilarious because he was trying to act like he was a real journalist. That was funny. That was so funny.
A possibly failing business, and the Kino Casino. This is likely why he uploaded this video on May 20th.
This year has been the most stressful.
Jeremy, I will say the most entertaining your videos were when you had, like, when you're, hear me out. His videos used to be entertaining. You remember friend of the show, Lofty Pixels? And he used to be his editor. Like, I'm looking at this video right now, and Lofty would never let him leave out, like, sounding like a fucking horse. Lofty would have censored that shit out. Lofty would have coached him. Lofty would have been like, look at the camera, Jeremy. You could do it. I loved Lofty.
Most difficult year of content creation that I've ever had.
Naturally, to counter the stress, Jeremy was tweeting about expanding his RC collection, teasing at more RC videos, on stream and his podcast with Melanie Mack, and now
Jeremy's a fucking child.
Hannah Claire, a former employee of Tim Pool. Jeremy would speak of buying watches for around $10,000. On separate occasions, he would talk about the customized Cybertruck he owns and how he's thinking of selling it. On Twitter, users pointed out how Jeremy was flaunting his wealth and weaponizing outrage.
Nobody. Do you know what I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but there is no resale value for Cybertrucks. It's no shade. It's go look it up yourself. There is no resale value for those. It is no shade. No shade.
Even more for money. He simply responded with, "Stop being poor, F slur." As to only dig himself a deeper hole, he responded to the Kino Casino covering him, calling PPP the only guy fatter than him on the internet, and Andy Worski a burnt-out cokehead.
And so here's the thing. All these insults of them being fat and Andy doing coke, it's not going to affect them. Like, you want to know my first interaction with people? Not with PvP. I never interacted with PvP. You want to know my first interaction with Andy Worski is? And if Tipster had this video still up, you could actually see it. It was actually when I was doing Tipster Live, and Andy Worski randomly popped up, And I literally started laughing and bringing up the aim thing. That was my first interaction with Andy Worski, was bringing up the aim stream. And we've been cool since. So with that being said, the whole he's did coke and you, your friend, you made your friend pull out a gun on somebody. He doesn't give a shit. The whole PPP, you're fat. He's actually looks like he's losing a lot of weight. He actually looks like he invested in soap and started washing his face and using moisturizer and stuff. So, yeah. So calling PPP fat is not going to do anything. Calling Andy Worski a cokehead is not going to do anything. Someone in chat say Worski followed me after I flamed on Ian Miles Chung. Exactly.
Also adding, quote, by the way, I'm happy to join these clowns any night on a stream, unquote. The Kino Casino, a live stream and clip channel much smaller than Jeremy, had successfully gotten his attention. Now that they have evidence that Jeremy is aware of their insults, they are motivated to cover him even more. Especially now that in June, he was continuing to flaunt his wealth by purchasing a massive saltwater fish tank. Only 19 days later, Jeremy uploaded a video titled, I'm destroying my channel. In the video, Jeremy talks about having terrible anxiety, spending nearly every night thinking about how he's going to save his channel while reminding his audience that his channel needs—
Dude, you've been trying to save your channel for like 6-7 years. Shut the fuck up. You've been trying, like, literally the first time I heard about the quartering is when him and Angry Joe were fighting. And he was saying, Angry Joe is so much bigger than me, and his followers are attacking me. This literally how I learned about this fucking idiot was because of Angry Joe. Angry Joe, like, why did you fight with him? This is all your fault.
to succeed for the sake of his employees.
But I'll rely on YouTube, which has been extremely consistent for me over the past 5 years. For the first time in 3 or 4 years, I have started losing a lot of subscribers.
Is your back killing you? Like, why are you doing this? Like, he's like touching his back.
Hundreds, thousands a day. I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure it out.
Jeremy pleads to his audience.
Did you, like, are you, dude, I do this for fun. I don't take this seriously at all. I just come on and be silly. And, dude, I must say, I believe that my videos are edited better than yours. And I don't use Adobe. I use Filmora.
Claiming he is reducing the amount of ad reads to 1 a day. As for his content, Jeremy wants to create in-depth videos and be wrong less.
I think the market has shifted and it's no longer okay just to have to, just to read an article and give my, whoa, that's crazy. I need to be better. And to avoid having my wife sell her feet pictures, I have...
I'm sorry. I will say, and I said this on my Discord, that I felt like what was said about your wife, like what Yellow Flash said about your wife the other day was hella crazy and hella reckless, and I thought that was like way too much, right? And I stand by that. I think what he said was like hella crazy. I'm not gonna repeat any of it because it was crazy. It was wild shit. Okay. But she deserves better than you too, because why are you even using your wife like in any form like this, in any form of in a derogatory way? Because like, from my understanding, your wife is very intelligent. I think your wife is a pilot, well established, has her own career, doesn't need you. So why are you doing, oh, so my wife doesn't have to sell feet pics? Like, you're a gross person. Like, you're putting down your own wife. Like, you are a full-blown misogynist. And then you're mad that other people are being misogynistic towards your wife and saying fucked up shit about your own wife when you're saying fucked up and misogynistic shit about your wife? That woman has zero breaks. She doesn't deal with you. She has to deal with these losers on the internet saying fucked up shit about her. It's just nonstop. It can't be like with her, oh, I'll just like turn off my phone. It's not real. Then she sees you and you just do the same shit to her. You're the worst.
Hired a researcher full-time. I was having near daily anxiety. You see me squirming around, doing this, touching myself, like it's a weird tick, like touching my heart.
Jeremy was agitated, anxious, and one of the casino's prime targets on their July 4th stream. Here, they covered the previous month's happenings, even Jeremy's new, inferior Rumble contract.
So now what he has to do, because of his Rumble deal being changed, he has to show the Rumble subs, and he only gets half.
Jeremy. They're literally dressed up as the Statue of Liberty. And I forgot what this character's name is. Uncle Sam. Really, Jeremy?
That honey.
Let's just say we took a pretty huge pay cut at the end of our Rumble contract, and
I wonder why.
Let's go to his most recent video and see if anything.
That's what I was gonna do.
By the way, what's the title of this video?
Video?
Flight forced to emergency land for insane reasons. So it sounds really clickbait. Okay, at least it didn't start with a coffee mug.
What's the thumbnail? Hang on, let's see the thumbnail. Let's see. I'm done
flying forever. So it's just full-on clickbait bullshit.
By the way, one of the last chances to get your hands on
there it is! Immediately he's shilling the coffee. How long did it take for him to shill the coffee?
35 seconds.
35 seconds. So we get literally no content before the shill.
We click the first video.
On Kiwi forums, while much of Jeremy's board devolves into speculation, user Return of the Mac and Cheese, while still joining in on the speculation, would often upload clips from Jeremy's Rumble live streams, making sure to prioritize the release of new information, like Jeremy's bout with gout, his worries with YouTube demonetizing low-effort content, and detailed information on his coffee sales. The Kino Casino would credit and utilize Return of the Mac and Cheese research, making this.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jeremy, that I don't understand about you. So, per this video, they're saying that this Kiwi Farm user was the source material for some of the shit that they were laughing at you about, right? So it was on the farms. So the farms kinda is another indirect reason to why your shit's fucked up or why you're getting made fun of is because of the farms, right? And when you have your meltdown, you go to the king of the farms, Josh Moon. Yes. Quartering goes and cries to the king of the farms, Josh Moon. You're an absolute gamer word.
Segments more frequent and more popular.
The following will not be eligible for monetization. Reused or repurposed videos, copied content, that seems the same to me. Low effort uploads,
He goes, uh-oh!
By August, it was clear that Jeremy did not improve the quality of his content. Instead of addressing its flaws, he once again turned the blame on YouTube, blaming the company for selectively lowering his channel's viewership. This is why he made the new channel, Quartering Live.
Used to have Quarter Cast, and there was like 70,000 subscribers on there, but YouTube shadow banned it, which has also been giving me immense stress.
Okay, no, shadow ban, the stress of the shadow bans. This is what every fucking political grifter says till the end of fucking time.
I'm just going to let PPP cook. Hey, Dave.
I've been shadow banned. They're suppressing me in the algorithm.
Jeremy's Quartering Live channel has considerably less viewership than the Quartering. These uploads often get less than 1,000 views a video. With these tests effectively proving the shadow banning of his main channel was false, he was now claiming that the majority of internet traffic is fake.
My videos have basically remained the same quality for 12 years.
Yes, it was never good. What are we doing? The only time your videos was good was because of Lofty. Like, we're not going to act like you were ever a huge talent. Like, stop it. You were never a huge talent. All you were was a victim. You were a victim, and you went and you lied, and you made it seem like you were a guy that was just a conservative, and everyone's mean to you, and people just rallied behind you. I was one of them because of the zombie kills thing, which what she did was a bitch move. To be fair, like I'm still okay with my decision. What she did was a bitch move. Anyways, So you just like your whole brand is being a victim and everything is sad and everyone's after you and all that. And now everyone's just kind of like woken up and grew up and they're like, you have no talent. You're just a victim. Another issue that these YouTubers are having is like when people started watching them and accepting their bullshit, they were children. And when I mean children, I mean they were 16, 17. Okay. So when I did my drama alert thing, that was like 2020, 2021. It is 2026. So these 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds that used to buy into Jeremy's bullshit now have jobs, now have a boss, now have bills, now have real problems. And so when they see this fat piece of shit bragging about having Teslas and having like an expensive saltwater tank, we don't want to hear it. Motherfucker, I can't even pay my phone bill. What are you talking about? Your fans have grown up. Santa Claus is dead, and they're now seeing through your bullshit. And here's the thing, Jeremy. Your content is not good enough to get the new generation to give a shit either. So your old audience grew up, got lives, got a job, paying bills, and realized that you're full of shit. They don't give a fuck about you. I would say like the only person that has really held on to their audience, and I have no idea the fuck why, is Nick Fuentes. I don't know how.
Oh my God.
That's the problem, buddy.
Imagine saying that out loud.
He was just famous for shitting on Brie Larson. Exactly. And by the way, no one cares about Brie Larson anymore. No one cares. No one gives a shit about Brie Larson. They all know that how Jeremy was treating her was like unhinged. No one thinks that was cool. It was just like, now it's like, dude, was it like 200 videos or something crazy like that? Like, it's just weird. Like, no one cares.
So you're saying, Kyle, that what worked in 2013 should work exactly the same in 2025? That's delusional, buddy.
I just think that there's something weird going on. Like everybody collectively has had enough of the internet.
I'm going to be real.
No!
I love the internet rules. Okay, guys?
There's dead internet theory, which I do subscribe to, which basically, if I'm oversimplifying it, is that the majority of internet traffic is fake.
Jeremy was using all that he learned in the past 2 decades to
So, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, right? So you're saying all internet traffic is fake. So are you saying your success on Rumble was fake?
attempt to resuscitate his channel, even using his oldest trick.
Have you ever thought to yourself, hey, somebody should be paying me to watch these videos? Well, I've heard you loud and clear, and that's exactly what this week's going to be.
Hey, Quartering, you dumbass. You're supposed to be a businessman that understands this. You know they're supposed to pay you for the streams? That's how you make money. You're not supposed to be paying them. It's another vanity project for you. Look at all the viewers we have that I paid for.
Yeah.
It's like if you...
Jeremy was attempting to fall back on giveaways. Only YouTube had long reduced the influence subscribers have on creators. The Kino Casino covered this and were following Jeremy's financial decisions. Come late August, they also began covering Jeremy's many stories of involuntary bowel movements.
Only keep people for an hour, and I'm totally off my game because I have anxiety diarrhea from you.
Here's like another thing. Why do you think we want to know about your bowel movements? Like, to me, this is just what I think. I don't know. I think we got a little bit of a fetish. I think he has somewhat of a fetish with the fecal and urine. I think he has a fetish. Because why does he constantly talk about it? He's open about peeing in places that doesn't involve restrooms. He repeats stories about pooping on himself. It's giving fetish, which if that's your fetish, Jeremy, okay, but like just understand that this isn't a sex channel and that this is supposed to be a serious political news channel. So maybe if you want to have like a poop channel, maybe you should get into that. I think you'll do well with a poop channel on Kick. You remember BitChute? Does BitChute still exist? If it does, he could do a poop channel over there. I don't think Rumble would accept his poop channel, but I think BitChute will.
He has anxiety diarrhea. He has anxiety diarrhea.
I was trying to poop for an hour straight before the show, and then once
Was it the
started,
15 beers? For an hour straight. He's on the porcelain throne.
Look at Hannah. You know what the sad thing is that like I feel like, and this is not even an internet thing. Like I'm about to, by the way, I'm about to do some adult talk if you don't mind. You know that girl that you work with or that guy that you work with who you know they hate their job. You know they could do better. You know they could get a better job, but they just stay. And you don't know why they stay. They just stay. Even though they're overqualified, they can get another job, maybe even get more money, get into a higher position. But no, they just stay. They just stay. They don't leave. They just stay. I feel like that's Hannah Claire. Press 1 if you know what I'm talking about.
Porcelain Punisher is
Or press 2 if you're the one I'm talking about.
right.
I mean, I had diarrhea for like 5 straight months.
5
just
straight months. These are the diarrhea files.
when I'm trying to really work on my gut biome, you know, as my well-documented nonstop diarrhea.
In September, the Kino Casino rediscovered the pinnacle of Jeremy's diarrhea-related stories. They uncovered the Walmart story.
The trail of smears.
This is the trail of smears. No, it really is the trail of smears. I hate to spoil it. It's amazing when we get to this.
To Jeremy, this was a step too far. The Kino Casino early September had both covered the Walmart story and dominated the search term Jeremy Hambly, so he renamed his podcast channel.
So if you search for Jeremy Hambly on YouTube, you'll see here that pretty much every single result
I like how the chat's like, Dan says 1 and 2. Hikaru says, I know people in relationships like that. It's a real thing.
is now for Kino Casino Clip. We have completely taken over this guy's name. Now, we weren't intentionally doing this. This wasn't a plan by ours at all. Jeremy goes, yeah, when you search my name, it's literally only snark and bullshit. It's apparently now required. So Jeremy has...
I hate this excuse so much because you want to know who else for a long time if you put in their name in the search engine, you never got their channel. You never got their channel. Trisha fucking Paytas. And she dealt with it. I hate it that people are acting like they don't remember Trisha Paytas' past or all the shit that she went through on YouTube. But let's not go there. Trisha Paytas, like, you could not get to Trisha Paytas' channel. It was nothing but T channels talking shit about her. So this whole, when you search my name, like, it's the Kino Casino. You want to know who else is dealing with that right now? Tasha K. Everyone deals with it.
Has rebranded the Quartercast to being Jeremy Hambly, the Jeremy Hambly Show.
Help me take back the search results. Basically, people that want to spread like terrible misinformation about.
What?
Okay,
What is the
misinformation?
It's all people who used to watch me, and that's fine. Again, you're allowed to make all the content you want on me. You're just not gonna.
Dude, look in the camera. You see how I'm looking in the camera when I'm talking? When I'm talking to my audience, I look at the camera. When I'm watching the video, I'm not going to look into the camera because I'm obviously watching a video. Just a suggestion.
You're not gonna outrank me.
Jeremy was not only acknowledging
Well, F Tasha K though. Yeah, I wasn't trying to defend her, Kenny. Let me clear that up. I'm not defending Tasha K. I was just making a point. Thank you, Kenny, for bringing that to my attention. I was just making a point. That was it. I was just making a point.
the Kino Casino, but also reading their viewers' donations, emboldening them to join in.
Yeah, I am drinking Taco Bell. It was a free, it was free.
What's everybody got going on this weekend? Have your daily diarrhea dump.
Look how felted he is. He knows.
A week later, with the Kino Casino still competing with the search term Jeremy Hambly, Jeremy was now using his main channel to outrank them. On September 17th, Jeremy on Twitter claimed that he has never even heard of the Kino Casino, while at the same time directly replying to their tweet asking to get on their show. When this did not work, he tagged both PPP and Andy Worski. Unable
Why? Why? Why Why? Why? You are tagging people who stream on another fucking platform. You are bringing attention to people who are talking about you at another fucking platform. By the way, before you decided to implode your fucking career, you want to know what the average view was for the Kino Casino when it came to talking about you? Like, the high was like 30K. Which back in the day, you used to make like 100K views on every single video. And you're sitting here bringing attention to people who aren't even on fucking YouTube. You fucking idiot.
To take out his frustration on them, he instead settled for his employees.
Oh, wait, the White House. Did the White House actually post this?
There's a lot of deepfakes around, so who knows?
But they have the White House at the end.
Yeah, but anyone could
cut that, right?
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
This is the thing, like,
I need another drink. Because what we're not going to do is, you're not going to call this girl a bitch because she doesn't value herself. She just needs to get therapy. This is a therapy thing. What we're not going to do is do the whole shut up bitch. And Hannah, where the fuck is your significant other? Because you're pregnant by something or somebody. So why didn't they run it up with Jeremy? Because there's not a day, like, because if I was doing a live stream collaboration and someone called me bitch, there will be a conversation in my private household and I would not be turning on the computer the next day. It's straight up, hey, I know you wanted to do this, but not going to have someone call you bitch. It's not going to happen. So you're not going to go back. And it's just like, okay, got it. We're just not going to do that. But no, Hannah, your significant whatever have you sitting on this show and having this man call you a bitch. And you carrying his baby again. Wow. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That hasn't had, I don't never carried a baby by a man who allows other people to call me a bitch. Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Him feeling comfortable saying it is telling, couldn't be me. Anyways, I'm gonna get my water. I'm gonna have a song playing though. Okay, hold up. I will be back because obviously I'm not having technical issues.
Diva's gone to grab a snack, water bottle in her pack. She'll be back with all the tea, but right now it's just you and me. If you're here and feeling the vibe, do me a favor, hit subscribe. Smash that like, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small streamer with a big dream, building it up one little stream. Smash that like, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small streamer with a big dream, building it up one little stream. Diva's break won't last too long, so I'll just keep singing my song. Grow together step by step, one small click and we're all set. Smash that like, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small streamer with a big dream, building it up one little stream. Smash that like, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small streamer with a big dream, building it up one little stream.
I like how that song is like perfectly timed. Someone says, I be getting my coat. Exactly. No. You should never, ever, ever. These anti-woke characters display the most toxic, abusive behavior that make me believe that they should be on a watch. And
you saw this with like everything Gavin Newsom's doing right now. Like there's so much push to get better at social media. I mean, I sent Jeremy a post.
She just kept on going with the, I called you a bitch and you just ignored it completely.
What?
In late October,
yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. You know what? I can't. Here's the thing. You can't force people to go. You can't force people to recognize their worth. You can't force people to recognize their worth. You can't do it. I cannot force her to understand that there was no reason for him to call her a bitch. And that all of that was inappropriate from the top down. There's nothing I can do to help her. That's something that she got to figure out when her own and understand her fucking self-worth and understand, hey, there was no reason at all for him to disrespect me like that. And to call me out of my name. He knows what my name is. It's on my fucking screen. It's called Hannah Claire, bitch. So let's not do that. And the fact that he called her a bitch, to me, it just feels like she's so used to it that it didn't register anymore. Is that your second name, Hannah Claire, bitch? Is that your second name? Because that's what it's giving. And that's sad. I feel sorry for you. I'm not even trying to be mean about it. Like I really, really feel sorry for you. I really do. Because nobody should be that way. Should be that okay with being disrespected like that. That's fucked up, Hannah. Ain't gonna hold you. Hope your dad, like, I'm hoping that you have some good men in your life to kind of like steer you in the right direction.
the Kino Casino grew even more aggressive with their coverage of Jeremy. Their fans, it did their part.
Jeremy's a Ukraine supporter. No. I do like your username, though. The Porcelain Punisher.
All of this attention towards Jeremy was going to pay off, especially as he continued to post information related to his earnings. Like in mid-October when he showed his previous 30 days of earnings on Rumble, amounting to 26,000. That's not all. He also got 6 million viewers and 195,000 hours viewed by those viewers. Though Jeremy streams 4 hours on end, these stats meant that a viewer, on average, watched only 1 minute and 47 seconds of his content. Something is not quite right about these stats. Noel, the owner of Kiwi Farms, then posted his stats as a direct comparison. Quote, both of us are showing you the last 30 days. Let's do a quick comparison. Jeremy gets approximately 48 times more views, but only 5.6 times as much money. Jeremy gets approximately 48 times more views, but only 2.75 times the watch hours. What is driving me crazy is the last part, 2.75 times the watch hours, unquote. Regardless of Jeremy's peculiar stats, he has now shown that through one revenue source, he has made $26,000, spending more than half of that in November on an RC track.
What kind of dirt did we use? Well, we used what they call baseball mix, like what they use for...
Jeremy, I'm sorry, you do this to yourself. Because you be doing stuff that nobody asks. Like, nobody asks. Like, bitch, your big... Let me be clear with you on something. You want to know who big account that matters? Mine. Mine account. Because guess what? Because I'm responsible for my bills and making sure I'm straight and the people I love is straight. That's my responsibility. The fact that you going around telling other people how much you are making for people that have been in this business for over a decade to look at your stats and be all like, hey, I've been doing this business for this amount of years, and that doesn't add up. I'm gonna give y'all a real example. So I was gonna cover it, but I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. So Vlad is falling out with people that he used to interview on his show. And then he publicly put out there how much he would make on a Boozy video. And all the YouTubers are hearing what he's saying, and no one is saying anything. No one is saying that's cap. No one's saying that's bullshit. Everyone's like, yeah, I've been a YouTuber for this amount of years. I'm seeing the kind of content he's posting. I'm just assuming what his ad revenue looks like. I'm also looking at the views and everything. I'm looking at how much I'm making. Da 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 da. Yeah, the math is mathing. Makes sense. out of a boozy video, you make about $26,000. Makes sense to me. So that's the thing. When you go out of your way and you put out information about how much you make on your YouTube channel, you're getting people that are on the outside who have been doing this for years. You're giving them you're kind of like cracking the door. You're giving people the ability to say, does that make sense or does that not make sense, or kind of question it and be like, that don't make any sense. That don't sound right. Because I've been doing YouTube for this many years, and bitch, them numbers are
Or baseball diamonds. How much? Well, it was about $10,000 to do this. If you do it yourself, probably going to be $4,000 to $5,000. That shipping container was like $5 or $6 grand, and I installed vents and solar lighting on the top, and inside I've run power, but I'm not going to include that. That's like a luxury.
He's not even going to get to use it even one time. I don't know if it's going to survive the winter.
Think about it. $10,000 for the track, $4,000 for the shipping container, $14,000. How much is he?
I'm sorry. I don't believe any of this. I don't believe he spent that much money on this. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I think that he's a sad, insecure little man. And I just don't believe him. I think he's capping.
Asking for the
he said
GoFundMe?
14 grand.
Jeremy was indeed fundraising that amount of money for an upcoming trip.
I bought the equipment so that we could do our show live. I want to be able to interview like Russell Brand, Jack Posobiec.
He just admitted he already bought all the
This is it. This is what I was talking about earlier that I thought that was funny.
equipment. Okay.
Help us do this. I would be eternally thankful.
Yeah, this is it.
And then we would also have all the equipment to do more live events.
But you already
so we would
bought
have
the
all the equipment.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, this cover of AmFest, oh my God, I was in tears.
You bought the equipment. You just told us you bought the equipment. What the fuck is this?
This is fucking a scam, bro. Okay, here we go.
You guys can help us out with something because it cost about $14,000 for me to pay for the crew and to buy the equipment to go out there.
No, for us.
All the equipment's here
Yeah.
and
What the hell?
paid for.
Okay, so
and
all the equipment's here and paid for. So why do you need?
I believe it was $14,000 to get the booth. That's just my opinion. The booth that he got in AmFest, I think it was $14,000 to get the booth. I don't think he paid anybody. I think everybody, he was like, yeah, the donations are going to pay for it. I don't even think I don't believe he reimbursed anybody for their trips and travels. I think it was $14,000 for the booth. I'm going to be quite honest with you. And you could go look it up yourself. So it's like not me bullshitting. You could go look it up yourself, like how much it costs to be like a vendor and set up a booth at events, especially events that you're not invited to. It is extremely expensive. And AmFest, yeah, I could see him spending $14,000 to have space in the media area because he's not media. You're a fat loser who pees in his basement.
Our money again?
Even though Jeremy mentioned he already bought all of the equipment, he would still include it in the fundraising costs. Perhaps Jeremy was reluctant to spend more money because of the failure of Publica and the downturn in coffee sales. His yearly Advent coffee calendar sold 3,500 units in 2024. He does not think he will surpass 500 sales for it in 2025. Lucky for Jeremy, 2 donators made up the cost for the trip. Jeremy was going to AmericaFest, or AmFest for short, an annual convention hosted by Turning Point USA, and the Kino Casino was going to cover clips of it, analyzing 30 minutes of footage through 3 hours of live streaming. They covered the awkwardness
It was so funny
of attendees walking up and interrupting the quartering's crew to get free bags of coffee that were laid out in front of their set. They also covered how Jeremy's setup was a fire hazard that he had to address. The Kino Casino also noted how little leeway Jeremy was getting, believing him to be a very unimportant attendee. Jeremy
Look at them church chairs. You know the chairs where you go to church? These are church chairs. And a basic ass table. And then he brought his banner. Yeah, in my opinion, he spent $14,000 to get the booth.
brought on guests, spoke of the convention, and fumbled much, to the extent that he misnamed his guest from the organization Gays Against Groomers as Gays for Groomers.
So we've got someone from Gays for Groomers coming up.
I'm not touching that one.
We have somebody.
same one.
No,
By the way, you're being made fun of Snow Miser and Heat Miser quartering. You stupid idiot.
That's the same one.
Context.
You're like a new viewer, and you don't know that he mumbles and mush mouths, and you go,
Yeah, booze are that expensive at certain places, Kenny. It is that expensive. Like I've heard stories about TwitchCon and other places like but yeah. I believe that he spent 14. In my chat, do y'all believe he spent 14K on the booth, or do you really think he spent 14K for the booth and the travel expenses? Like, do you think he actually paid for the travel expenses and the hotels? Like, do you think he actually did that? Like, I could be a total bitch right now and I'll take ownership of it, but I just don't believe he paid for their travel expenses. I don't know. I don't believe it. I think he's an asshole. I really think he's an asshole. I really think he's like, bitch, I pay you guys enough. I'm not paying for your way. And you don't have to come if you don't want to come. I really feel that way. I feel like that $14,000 went for the equipment in the booth. That's what I think. He paid on credit card. Yeah, I know he paid on the credit card.
he's having who on?
And then there was this interaction.
Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and
what the fuck?
Hannah Claire is like, what the fuck? I haven't been invited to this football game.
Maybe going somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys.
You can.
Ooh.
I remember seeing this clip and I was like, I don't know what it is. It could have been them being awkward on camera, right? But like Melanie's been on camera for how many years? It could have been like the noise of the place and things like that. So that's why she's like super, super anxious. But like when I look at this, like it really like in quartering it, Andy like make a joke out of it. But I really did see what they pointed out, which was like it really gave off Melanie like telling Hannah, please don't leave me alone with him. Help me. Please don't leave me alone with him. I do not want to be alone with this man. I really need you to be here.
No,
But
Mel
look
goes, yeah, come, please.
Is that what it is?
And Hannah Claire will probably be going
Watch.
somewhere family.
Look at his face.
That was a plea. Bring it back. Did she actually mouth help me to her? Like, it almost seemed like
Probably
it,
going
bro.
Oh my god, wait. Hang on.
No, she did.
And I
No,
will be
I
watching
think
the
she
football
might
game
have.
tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going
What the?
No, did she say help me? Is that real?
Yo.
She did.
somewhere
What?
family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys.
You can. I would.
Now watch her saying you're welcome.
I don't see her saying help me, but like it's the kind of the look in the eyes. Like, can you like not leave me alone with this man? That'd be great.
In female speech. Watch this.
Oh yeah, that was
Woo!
Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, she fucking said some shit back.
She's like-
She mouthed it.
And then last micro.
I can't watch
watch
football
this.
with you guys.
You can. I would love that.
Oh.
Now watch his face here.
yeah, that would be
Wow,
fun.
thanks, Melanie.
Ooh!
On Kiwi Farms, this interaction was exhaustively analyzed. The Kiwi Farms Twitter account even posted the interaction on Twitter, triggering a response from Jeremy. Jeremy calling it the gayest.
Who's your team, Jeremy? That's like the thing about him. It's like he keeps on saying my team, my team, my team. Who's your team? Who are these people? I don't see them. Who are they? Like, you know, with Caleb Hammer, we see his team. You know, with Ethan Klein, we see his team. We see everybody else's team, but we don't see your team, bitch. Who is your team? Girl, bye. You don't have a team. That's just my opinion.
Controversy ever, and tweeting at the owner of Kiwi Farms that this is normal behavior for adults in real life. Jeremy deleted these tweets, but
What the fuck did he say? What did he say? Let me slow this down so we can get, so I can like find it. It's normal behavior for adults with friends in real life. The issue is they're pushing this pathetic narrative are not normal and have no idea how adults interact. I watch sports with my friends all the time. Everyone does. It's very normal. I am, so once a week, I go to a comic book shop, and obviously I'm not married, but like I have my thing, and I am with a lot, and I'm around a lot of people that are either married or they have their significant other with them. There's no one single. That interaction never happens. Never happens. So I deal with adults once a week, when I'm playing my trading card game, I play Lorcana. Yeah. I play Lorcana. I have a time learning how to, like, you know, doing the most. And then I have my work friends. No, that's not how you interact. Ooh, how did I put a sleep timer? By the way, we've been playing it in 125 speed. Imagine if we were doing it in 1.
That this is normal behavior for adults in real life. Jeremy deleted these tweets, but not this one of an AI rendition of the three at Amphist. Jeremy is portrayed slovenly. Next.
That's... The AI told on you. The AI told on you hardcore. That's really embarrassing.
To a fearful Melanie Mack as Hannah Claire looks on with concern. The Kino Casino also covered day 2 and day 3 of the Amphist streams. Afterwards, they took a short break for the holidays and came back to cover Jeremy's declining channel.
His video business, his YouTube channel, has declined to its lowest level in over 5 years, down 66%.
2026 was a different year for Jeremy, where he would normally make the New Year's resolution to stop drinking, to lose weight, to work less. It appears he has resigned himself to stay the same. An unprovoked monologue from a January stream captures this.
A lot of people, you like have to make the choice of what your mindset is going to be and follow through. And I think for some people, it's like you get into a mode and you're
in the
always
rut.
looking for the negative. Yeah.
I would tell guys this all the time at the bar. You know, the bar I hang out at.
You really need to go to rehab. Seriously, you need to go to rehab. You really need to go. I don't know if they talked about it, but did Joon The King talk about how he was like drunk driving? Because I tried to listen to this earlier and like I was like working, so I don't know if Joon The King like talked about like how the courtroom was possibly drunk driving. But yeah, that was a lot. But no, he doesn't look at the camera. He's all over the place. Like, go get some fucking help.
And
don't get on any type of prescription medication until you sober up, because you do not want to mix that shit with alcohol, dude.
It's a dive bar, okay? There has not been an attractive single chick that walked in that bar in 20 years. There is some truth to the fact that people, what is the saying? Like, people are living the exact life that they want to live. And that does play out. But I feel like compelled to always try and be like, yeah, but do you want to, like...
Bar culture, he's such an idiot. Let me explain to you why girls don't go to the bars anymore. And men, I might piss you off when I say this. So I'm not sorry, but I'm going to tell you guys the truth. When I used to go to the bar, I never paid for my drink. It never happened. I never paid for my drink. I didn't have to do anything to get a drink. Guys just wanted to talk to me. They just wanted company, and I would get my drinks paid and I would go home. They just wanted to talk to someone, pass the time. Not a big deal. Like for example, like one guy, like he dropped his daughter off at the movies and he was just going to the bar and was just gonna go pick her up after the movies was over. Saw me and was like, hey, I want to talk to her. Bought my drinks. Had my drinks. He said thanks for the nice conversation. Went and picked up his kid. That's how it worked. But when beer is like $12, men can barely afford to pay for their own tab. Men are not going to pay for someone else's tab anymore. So no, because alcohol is fucking expensive, men don't pay for drinks anymore, so women aren't going to go anymore. That's how it works. That's why clubs are dead. Because women don't get in for free anymore, so why are we going to go? Clubs used to be women go in free, and guys had to pay to go in, but the girls, it was free. I had a time.
Is this fun? Like, there was a point in my life when I was kind of depressed and feeling in a rut, and I would be at that bar 4 nights a week. But like, I had a wife at home, which was even less of an excuse. But like, I saw the same fucking people there.
Women stop going because they don't feel safe these days. But men don't pay, and it's not... Maybe women today, that's why. But that's why I've stopped going, because, like, I'm not paying to go in. Like, I used to go in for free all the time, and I'm definitely not going to pay for my drink. The fuck? I never paid. And it wasn't just me that was like this. Like, it was like me and my group of like friends that are females. We never paid to go into places, and we never paid for drinks. Like, maybe that's a Texas thing. I don't know. I didn't pay for shit. The only thing I paid for, dude, I didn't even pay for my parking. Like, the guys would pay for my parking too. Like, I didn't pay for shit. And then after the bar, the guys would buy me dinner. I didn't pay for anything. Like, the only thing I paid for was my outfit. Like, I was living the life. I was a savage.
Every night, the same 10 people every night. And it's like, man, no, like, this is a rut so deep, you're never going to get out of it. Somebody who drank probably 4 to 5 nights a week and has now gone to maybe once every 2 weeks. There's a book I read that is just, it's a really easy read. And I'm not telling anyone, hey, you got to quit drinking forever, because I don't think I ever will. My plan is probably never to.
Okay, thank you, Hikaru, for making it seem like I'm not being a douchebag. Hikaru even said it. All the damn clubs in Detroit, women never paid to get in or their drinks. Thank you, Hikaru. Like, thank you. Same in Canada. Thank you. We had radio stations having club nights. Women got in for free. Thank you. That's why we're not going, because it's not free anymore. The fuck? So you expect us to pay for our hair, pay for our makeup, pay for our nails, make sure that we look fly, and then we got to pay to park, to get in, for the food, for the drinks? Have you seen how much makeup is? Have you seen how much wigs are? Lashes? Lip gloss? Please. I didn't pay for shit.
Quit. But it made it way easier to not drink on a weeknight. You know, it went from like 1 to 2 times a week to like, wait, I drink like 6 days in a row. Like, what the fuck?
In those clips, Jeremy claims he drank 4 times a week, but then it was 6 times a week. The important bit was that he was making peace with his addiction, aiming to drink less rather than not at all. There was a similar approach to his YouTube channel, as the Kino Casino were noticing.
Yes.
He got.
I ain't gonna hold you, Dan. Bar food is good. Shit's gone up. You're absolutely right.
On January 19th, 20,000 subs. On a day, he got 87,000 views. Okay.
Oh, Uber, like, I don't know what the young folks do, but I'm assuming do the guys pay for the girls' Ubers? Because I know there's a way that you can like pay for someone's Uber without knowing where they're going. I think that's a thing now. Yeah, NYC too, but for the clubs. As for the bar scene, it's always been pay your way. Okay, but you agree with the club part. Well, NYC is really expensive, so I can understand why the guys wouldn't pay for the drinks there. That makes total sense. But for the clubs, you're with me. She could buy me a beer now as payment for my award-winning personality and modesty.
Everyone's like, he bought subscribers. I'm like, no, I was running YouTube ads because things were leveling off. I wanted to see if I could re-engage. The views on that video, 80,000 of them were from my own channel. You get like 2,000 paid views, and it costs you about $2 to find a new subscriber.
But like I said, it's too expensive for guys to do what they used to do back in the day. Like what I'm talking about, what I experienced. What year are we in? It's 2026. Yeah, that's none of your business. Me telling you how long ago it was, but it was fun. All the bars I used to go to are gone now post-pit. Oh yeah. One of the places I used to go to all the time, that it was like first 100. It was like first 100. It didn't matter like if you're a boy or girl. You got it for free. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. COVID took that shit out. The clubs are dying in Philly. Like the only good clubs are in the neighborhood. That's a fact.
Subscriber.
Jeremy was now utilizing what he previously called one of the most insulting services YouTube has ever offered him. As a comparison, the quartering in January got 10 million views and gained 50,000 subscribers. His peak month in June 2024 was 74 million views and 60,000 subscribers. This is around 7 times the views, yet just 1/5 more subscribers. This is how inordinate Jeremy's subscriber growth was. If 40,000 of those subscribers were paid, then that means Jeremy paid around $80,000 to YouTube in just January. Even stranger, Jeremy had long known how useless subscribers were through YouTube prioritizing their algorithm, but there is the possibility that this same learned behavior from 2008 is still present within him, where subgrowth directly translates to dopamine, creating a strange loop where Jeremy is endlessly working to escape his life, is burning himself out and exhausting his money to artificially grow his channel, all done to feel better. What's more, exposing that he does this exposes that he has much more money that he's let on. $80,000 is how much he mentioned the K-Cup machine costs. It still does not stop there because Jeremy was reviving.
That's why I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I think, I don't know who said it in the chat, but someone said it. Like, Jeremy is trying to be like Tim Pool so bad. He's trying to be like Tim Pool. He's trying to be like Crowder because like they actually have that long money. But Quartering has always tried to be like them. Like he has always been a Temu AliExpress version of Crowder and Tim Pool. Like that is what he is. Like he is just pathetic. Like you remember when like Quartering was like working day and night to fix Crowder's website? Crowder probably didn't even pay him. You remember that, T? So I gotta be honest with you. I don't believe that. I don't think he got money like that. I don't. I think he's lying. I think he went to Ollie's or like Michael's. No, is it Michael's? No, like Ross and Marshalls or whatever the fuck. I think he went to Macy's during the Christmas sale and got himself a K-cup machine. You know how Macy's has good deals during the holidays? You could get like, those things from the newspaper to get in and get a discount. That's how some people get all their Tommy Hilfiger gear is during those Macy's sales. No shade.
Sleep media also at a cost.
In fact, I have about $10,000 in product to open up to celebrate coming back.
Jeremy claims he was unbanned by Wizards of the Coast. As for the packs, he was phenomenally unlucky with the cards he received, obtaining many inexpensive, rare duplicates. The pinned and love comment on this video reads, quote, "Thanks for the heads up. Forgot about this channel. Unsubbed immediately. I would prefer an actual rectal prolapse than having to suffer through any content from Jeremy, the walking prolapse." Unquote.
So he live
and he pinned that comment. Ooh.
streamed this on the Quartering Live, and it has a grand total in a day of 1,500 views.
Live viewers?
Not live viewers, just replay views.
No! Wait, is this sweater inside out?
It might be inside out, but it looks like it's like a poop thing.
Wait, I don't know, maybe it's just the style. I'm being like a little...
That's the style, but make fun of him. I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
It's inside out!
It's inside out!
The Kino Casino reacted to this lengthy stream, and where Jeremy admits to forgetting to go live at the very beginning, which means he was opening packs to no one, and is wearing his sweater inside out. The most shocking event did not even happen in this stream, but a different one.
Ash, emergency.
What's going on?
Quartering just got caught looking at cock porn?
No!
It's on Kiwi Farms!
The Bible is
This is why I can't scroll Twitter.
That's why I'm out. Like if I'm ever hosting, I'm not logged in because that way it won't. It limits what you can see because I don't.
There we go.
Yeah, sensitivity. Well, yeah, I guess I could probably do it.
On Twitter, Jeremy claims that tweet suddenly popped up, furious that it did so, even tagging Elon Musk in the process. This tweet received a community note.
I haven't been so I don't have X on my phone, and like I will go and check on X through my web browser because I don't want it on my phone because fuck Elon Musk. And so like I'll go on my phone, and you want to know like what my algorithm is? Beyonce and Quartering being an idiot. That's what's on my feed. Beyonce. I'm not kidding. Beyonce. Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, and Quartering self-imploding. And some low-cal live stuff. You want to know why? Because I engage with those things, Quartering. What do you engage with? I'm just saying. I love my live feed.
Explaining that Jeremy has in the past been exposed for searching Reddit for force cream pie, going as far to assume, quote, "It is easy to assume they search porn frequently and get recommended porn in their feed," unquote. Jeremy deleted this tweet. The antagonization of Jeremy had increased sharply, his antagonist now not only utilizing his sexual blunders to expose previous sexual blunders, but also now commenting on his finances and
now Hikaru taking accountability for his feed. You see that? You see that, Jeremy? Hikaru says, "I'm a freak. So I got some stuff I'm following, but I don't care." You see what being honest and being yourself can do? It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, Hikaru got freaky shit on his ex. So I'm into it. What about it? I'm into it. I'm not harming anybody. The people in my life don't care. They know I'm into that freaky shit. We mimic some of the freaky shit behind the scenes, so what about it? This is how we brainstorm. You see, Jeremy, that's all you have to do. Just follow Hikaru's example. Living your truth.
Failing channel. Previously, Jeremy spoke about his watches, RC track, and saltwater fish tank. This time, he leaked his Rumble dashboard, presumably on purpose, showing a balance of $904,000. Much of this dashboard.
No shade to Rumble. You don't have it. You can't clear that check. No shade. No shade to you, Rumble. Rumble, I need you to come forward to. Can you clear that check? Can you clear it? Because look, it says your tip jar is like not even $1,000. Bitch, can you clear that? You can't clear that. I don't believe this.
It does not make sense and works against improving the image of Jeremy. To start, the center notification states that he has been rejected from the Rumble Creator Program. His balance from the last 30 days is $2,594 from 6.6 million views, a tremendously low pay rate, and with the views he has 158,000 hours viewed. This is even less than last time he leaked his dashboard. Now it averages to 86 seconds of watch time per viewer. Jeremy, soon after, admitted that the balance of $900,000 is false.
This is the super chat that makes him seethe and crash out here. Jeremy, if you have...
Because they can't clear... Girl, they can't clear it. Because you remember when that data leak from Twitch came out? You remember that? And that was money that they were making off of ads, bits, and memberships. Most of it was the bits and the memberships. You remember when they said Asmon made like 100K? Girl, like, Rumble, you can't clear that check. Get out of here. You stupid.
900K in a Rumble account. Why are you asking people for 14K to go to Amfest?
Yeah, LC, like, it was like Asmon, Hassan, I think Ninja was on there, Pokimane, Amaranth, and they were like putting their like monthly like payout. And I believe like Asmon was like at 100, but that was when it was like, you remember he got like, he really, really blew up during like Classic WoW. Like that's when I first heard about him. That was great content back then. The Classic WoW days, no shade. But no, like if there was a leak, and when I looked at that leak, it made sense. But like looking at quartering, saying like you made $900,000, like shut up, bitch. No, you did not.
And why couldn't you donate the 6K?
Like, Asmon was having like 100K viewers watching him, or like some crazy shit. Not 100K, but like, that's not true. It wasn't 100K. But like, you remember like the insane amount of people that used to watch Asmon? Like, excuse me, 100K was complete exaggeration. But like, Asmon used to have like a stupid amount of people watching him on Twitch playing Classic WoW. Like, let's not do this.
To Toys for Tots. He crashes out about this, and this is the moment where he admits the 900K isn't real.
And I recommend, as a man, as I'm sure you are, you don't worry about other men's money.
Bitch, you make us worried about your money. Oh, I can't stand him. Excuse me, I can't stand him.
The idea that I'm not sure what you're talking about with the Rumble money, but I get paid from Rumble monthly, and it's not what people think. You know, it shows a bunch of money in there, but that money doesn't really exist.
So there it is. That's him admitting that the 900K isn't real.
There was a new revelation. It turns out Jeremy did not sell his Neo Geo or even Nintendo collection.
Thought you were selling them off. No.
So he's looking over at his wife. Oh, so he's denying he ever sold them off.
She's like, no.
I sold my Neo Geo stuff a long time ago, but my NES stuff is still around. I still have a good amount of Neo Geo stuff.
This is a fucking lie.
You can only really...
Jeremy on 2 occasions claimed that he sold his Neo Geo collection. Once in this tweet to focus on his Nintendo collection, and again when he was pleading to his audience to assist him with the purchase of an $80,000 K-Cup machine. Jeremy in the stream also touched on him promoting his videos, claiming he was spending around $20,000 a month, a large difference from the presumed $80,000. He arrived at the $20,000 figure because he doesn't find it strange to reinvest 20% of his earnings back into his channel, alluding to now earning $100,000 a month. Lastly, he clarifies that he has $20,000 to throw away each month.
If I didn't have 20 to 30 grand a month to advertise my own videos, do you think I would be doing it?
With this revelation, Jeremy's fundraising.
Been following this story. How much are y'all willing to bet Jeremy has been a grifter? No disrespect, but was that a real question? No disrespect to you. But yeah, you could definitely like sit here and chill, RJ Lighting. I hope you're well. But we will not be glazing Jeremy. Because I don't know if you said that because you're a fan of his, which you have a right to be that fan. But if you are a fan of his, this is not a safe space. This is not a safe space. Because I've been going in on his ass. So if you're a fan of his and you want to keep your peace, like this respectfully, this isn't the place.
For events like Amfest seemed even less necessary than before. Regardless, Jeremy in March claimed he is not wealthy.
Isn't Jeremy rich? Why be concerned about finances? Well, I'm not rich. Only the rich can own a
If you don't turn that shit off, Dave, turn that shit off. Turn that shit off, Dave. Turn it off. I appreciate it, Dave, but turn that shit off.
shipping container, according to fat retards from Canada. Yeah, if only fat retards from Canada were actual people on Rumble.
No shit. I was wondering why I got a payout from Twitch like a couple of like a month or two ago. I was like, not y'all still paying over there. Cause like I don't go over there because like Dave, the real thing is the reason why I don't go over there was I don't think you were there, but everyone else I think that's here now was there. I tried to stream on Twitch and like it kept on dropping. Like the stream quality was so bad on Twitch. So that's why I like stopped because I'm like, I physically can't, bitch. Like every time I went over there, like it was like drop. And it's just like, it just wasn't good quality. So like, for me, it's just a better quality for me to stream here and better viewing for you guys here. That's just, I was just trying to make it convenient for you guys. But you can until like I get the memberships here on YouTube, which I don't know when that's gonna happen. I want to, but every time I like get subs, they go away.
Never paid for bots. I don't give a fuck. I have a contract with Rumble that does not care about my minimum viewership, does not care about any of that. None of that. Multi-million-dollar contract with Rumble. Multi-million. And they have never had minimum viewerships or anything like that. So, again...
I'm sorry. Jeremy's a liar. I don't know what to tell y'all.
And wait.
All this bullshit talking about how much money he makes, how much money he spends, it's all bullshit. That's just my opinion. All what he says is bullshit. Like, if you want to believe him, that's fine. But, like, I really don't think he spent, like, whatever amount of money for his track. His fish tank does look very expensive, so I do think he did spend hella money on that. But all this other bullshit that he's talking about, I don't think he really spends money like that. I don't think he has it.
So you aren't rich, but I'm willing to risk 100K. Yep, I am. If you can prove that I've ever bought bots for my live streams, I will give you 100,000 USD. Or I...
Bitch, it went clear.
I mean, in Bitcoin, if that's what you want. Just because you're begging us to buy your charity coffee at the same time you're trying to flex your finances. I'm not begging anyone to buy my coffee. You're living in a fucking loser mindset. Do you have any idea? Like, I sell $150,000 of coffee a month, every month. You think I'm fucking poor? I'm saying I make...
I don't think you're poor, but I hope you don't refinance your house. I really hope that the only thing you pay is for, I don't know if Wisconsin has state tax, but if you do, I just hope you pay for your funky ass taxes and keep it pushing. I hope to God you don't have a mortgage. That would be a bad state of affairs. You would be Boogie too if you had, like if you still had a mortgage, you would be Boogie too. Who is that guy that did the documentary on Boogie? Like we need him to trick quartering and get in his house. And go in his basement. Whoever that guy's name is. He already refinanced Diva. He was making bank off his shorts and doing the same shit as SS Sniper Wolf, which isn't protected under fair use. He's not poor, just stupid. You just walk away and work at Amazon warehouse. Flip burgers, just do something else. Apparently, quartering is mass deleting a shit ton of videos right now. Claims his editor was mistaken and he's working to restore the proper content. Girl, if you don't go and find where Lofty is and go get him a nice check so we can get them Lofty videos again, that's what you need to do, quartering, but you can't afford Lofty.
Well over $1 million a year just on coffee. You think
RJ, so you an OG. Okay, I see you. That came up on the last Keno Casino briefly. Jesus. Y'all need to get Lofty back.
poor. So I'm done addressing you unless you put your money where your mouth is.
That last video is where this video was meant to end, and this post by Return of the Mac and Cheese, posted March 24th, was only a footnote.
Why didn't you blare this out? Because you trying to get us all in trouble.
Now, it is the reason this video had to be rewritten to include a new chapter. Quote, yep, I got an anonymous tip from someone who claims to know people who know of JR IRL that Quartering's best friend is a legit wife-busting bull. I looked into it and can 100% confirm this is real, and dude and his wife swing through the Hambley house to get blackout drunk and hang out in the hot tub and use your imagination, what else? Unquote. Jeremy's friend has stated publicly on Twitter that they are friends. He is also part of the Quartering's Discord server, even given the unique role of Quartering legend. Mac and Cheese then shows Jeremy's friend's Discord ID is GrapeJelly817. There is a Reddit account with this exact same username. The problem was that this post and commentary was hidden, but a bug allowed Mac and Cheese to somehow view the hidden comments. Several comments were made on r/Midwest Hotwives, a subreddit dedicated to lewd photos and swinging, and also the Wisconsin Bulls subreddit. This is specifically dedicated to seeking out a quote-unquote bull, a third party to join in intercourse with a couple, sometimes as one partner observes rather than joining in. And Jeremy's friend, with his real name on Twitter, can be seen petitioning women for sex. This all proving that Jeremy's friend is an active swinger. The rest of the post is full of clips or photos meant to convince readers that Jeremy and or his wife is involved with his friend and or his friend's wife. First of note is this clip considered to be a Freudian slip.
Right? Like, he's got some STD, or clearly he's taking a part in that lifestyle. You know, in my experience, I've never taken part in this lifestyle, but I know I have friends who have, and then obviously I've covered people who have, you know, swingers.
Oh, Dan, why didn't you tell me you were in the green room? Hikaru, get your ass up here too. Why didn't you tell me you were in the green room? Let me move you over here. Why didn't you tell me? I'm about to move you. How do I move you? Bitch, I am dumb. Hold on. There we go.
Oh shit, I forgot I was in there.
Why didn't you tell me?
I totally forgot.
All right. Hikaru, get up here because you a freak. I was seeing if you were up in here, but no. Dan was just chilling in the green room for over an hour. Ah! Okay. We gonna listen now. Oh, let me share my screen so you can see what we're doing. My bad, Dan. My bad. Where are we doing? This one? Yeah. Can you see
this
it?
is rough.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get Hikaru in because he a freak. Because I'm not doing this by myself.
This is...
I'm not doing this by myself. I'm at the point I need assistance. I'm not doing this by myself.
I jumped in another call.
Are you there, Hikaru?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. Dave, just keep me in your headphones. Because I ain't doing this shit by myself.
Instead of cucking now, they call it hot wifing, which is literally just letting your wife bone other dudes. Yeah.
This post also includes a...
Here's my thing. This goes back to what I said. Like, why can't you just say that you are a freak and you like fetishes and you like being shit and pissed on? You like playing in shit. You like pee. And then you like your wife being fucked. Like, just be honest with it. Like, Quartering is a freak.
Oh, God.
Like, enough.
See, that would require him to look in the mirror, I think. I don't think he can.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not trying to be mean about this. But why the fuck is he trying to act like he's above it? You're not above it, bitch. You're in it. You like this shit. The fact you even knew the terminology of another man fucking somebody and your feed got some questionable shit in there, and you were looking at the questionable shit on your main Twitter account, not even your side Twitter account. Like, you were really bold with the shit, and you were looking at shit with your main account.
They got rid of my side account. Shit.
I know, like, use your side account. You don't got a burner. You don't got a civilian account.
I keep getting banned.
This is some shit. Like, I'm sick. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. Because I know, Hikaru, you live a particular lifestyle, and you live that lifestyle. No shade. Correct?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Of course, the roster has grown.
When I first met you, you said, "Yeah, I'm a poly, and I got a girlfriend and a wife." You were with it.
Yep. Now I have 3.
Exactly. Like, you never came in here trying to act like you were like, "Oh, I got one person." No, you came in the shit saying like, "Yeah, I'm poly. This is how I run." Blah blah blah. And we're like, "Okay, cool, bet." That's fine. Like, it wasn't, you know.
He's never given me any reason to think that he's being shady either.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But the fact that Corduroy's hiding it and then going around flagging channels, it's just like the whole thing is starting to really
play victim.
Coalesce.
I think he likes shit play. I think he likes shit play. I gotta be honest with you. I think he likes being shit on. That is the thing, being shitted on. I think he likes shit play.
Jeremy's belief in Nick Takeda.
Yeah.
The Trail of Smears thing got me, man.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna press play.
A different controversial creator receiving oral sex from a woman who is not his wife on stream is not a quote-unquote own. Jeremy's previously leaked search of Reddit force cream pies, the specific type of pornography.
Reddit force cream pie and Ruby Rose.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
That is a hell of a niche.
I am not going to get gaslit. I will not be gaslit right now. No.
Somebody is definitely trying to hide. And have we seen? I have never seen his wife. Is she? Yeah,
she's not bad.
No, she's not bad.
Also,
like, we're not gonna do that. Like, she's good. Yeah, we're not gonna.
Also trying to see if she actually existed.
No, she does. She does. Yeah, she does.
The fact, like the whole force cream pie thing, and they have no kids together, so that's extra weird too.
He probably wishes he could.
Like, where's that coming from, right?
Timeline when he streamed, a time that Jeremy allegedly posted cuck porn.
Okay, I'm gonna press play.
To his Twitter, a fantasy he explained while showcasing an interview with Gina Carano, where he is a loyal friend who sits on the sidelines while Gina would be sleeping with various other individuals before gravitating to
We're gonna let this play. We're gonna let this play without any interruptions. Because I know what's coming.
Jeremy inviting his friend and his friend's wife over to join him in his hot tub, while also commenting on his friend's wife's big old boobs, various other mentions of Jeremy's friend's wife visiting his house sometimes to clean, other mentions of Jeremy acting inappropriately towards women who are not his wife, and finally is this part of Mac and Cheese's closing statement. Quote, obviously nothing here is stone cold proof, but perhaps there is something to the long-term speculation in this thread.
Here! Obviously, nothing here is stone cold proof. You know what you do when you see shit like this? You move it along. Because imagine if Beyonce or any of these celebrities responded to any of this shit. Because you remember, like, how many years have they said that she never carried Blue Ivy? And that Blue Ivy isn't her daughter. How many years did they say that? They're still saying that. Even though Blue Ivy just did the Met Gala, it looks like Beyonce's goddamn twin. They're still saying that's not her daughter. Does Beyonce go around and acting like Jeremy, trying to, like, get rid of channels for saying that Blue Ivy isn't her daughter? No, I'm just using her as an example, but I'm just saying. How many times have we seen in general celebrities hearing shit and hearing made up weird ass theories about them? And like, you remember that weird one about Angelina Jolie and her dad? I won't repeat it because that was nasty.
Yeah,
it's not ringing a bell, but I think I get what you're laying down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they did not talk for a good while.
Yeah, we're not going to repeat it. We're not going to repeat it. But that was nasty. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what they do, right? They don't talk about it. They don't.
Exactly.
And you know what? Those theories are dead now. Nobody talks about it.
No one cares.
Shit, and we can thank the Tomb Raider movies for that.
Mm-hmm. But that's my point. It's like this guy is basically saying, I'm just fucking off. I found something that might be true. I don't know for a fact because I'm obviously not in their bedroom. I don't know, but I'm on Kiwi Farms and I'm just shit posting. That's all this is. That's all this fucking is. And the fact that he's reacted the way he has is crazy work. I'm going to press play. Oh, what were we going to say?
Trying to hide them history.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just focus on the objective facts. Jer is a pervert and creep. Jeremy's best friend is a bull and swinger. Redacted appears to be wealthy and owns a $1.25 million 6-bedroom, 5-bath home, according to public record, yet his wife goes to Quarter's house alone to quote-unquote clean regularly. Jeremy makes comments about his friend's wife's fat tits and how bad wants her in his hot tub while drunk on stream. Jeremy has cuckold and cuckold-adjacent fetishes, which he publicly exposed. Jeremy openly talks about having sex with women who are not his wife or simps for women and spends massive amounts of money on them, with seemingly no fear of being exposed, despite having many enemies online and admitting his family and friends follow his online presence. Until recently, Jer and his wife were admitted atheists, and Jer's very obvious hedonistic lifestyle of constant drug and alcohol addictions was tolerated. Unquote. This post has received even more likes and rewards than even the first post on this thread. It is possibly even the most awarded post on Jeremy's thread. As such, the Kino Casino dedicated 5 hours of their 7-hour stream into covering this post and Jeremy in detail, not censoring Jeremy's friend's face or name and promoting the belief that Jeremy is unfaithful to his wife, while also periodically mentioning that this is...
I think Joon The King got that wrong. So what I saw on the YouTube channel, which they confirmed, which I got it wrong myself. So when the YouTube channel went down over this, and then when it went back up and I watched it, so I'm going to take ownership for me being wrong. And I was wrong in the Discord about this, so I'm taking ownership. So what I thought was that it went down because they did not censor the Bulls stuff. I found out later on that the original video that went up on YouTube was already censored. So I thought it went down because the stuff wasn't censored. But I did not see it before it went down, so I'm just gonna have to take Andy's word for it. And I've seen I think the guy's name's Flake, who does the editing. I've seen his videos that he edits for them. And Flake will censor stuff because, like, when they were doing the Ricada stuff, he was censoring stuff, like doing like the fuzzy stuff. So it went down, even though they never said the guy's name on YouTube, and they censored the stuff. Now, obviously, on the show on Kick, they didn't give a fuck, but they weren't flagged on Kick; they were flagged on YouTube. So that's I just wanted to make. Did I get that right, Dan?
I think it was the flagging was on YouTube because it was.
It was on YouTube, but it was censored on YouTube. Yeah, it was censored on YouTube though. The
I don't think it matters to Jeremy.
Well, I'm not going to argue that point. It doesn't, but I just want to make that clear that I think it was censored on YouTube. From the beginning.
Also, I think this got put off before release as well because I remember Jude was talking about doing this documentary prior to the flagging becoming public, and when that shit hit the fan,
that's when he paused.
Said,
yeah.
Oh well, great. Now I gotta.
Okay, so Anime Chris says can't confirm as I saw it prior to takedown, so it was censored before it was taken down. Okay, thank you, Anime Chris. Okay, I'm gonna press play.
Speculation and their opinion.
Jeremy Hambley is a cock. Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed. His best friend Adam is a fucking bull that comes over to his house every fucking week and is plowing his wife. It turns out that Skyrone was a vanilla gorilla all along.
Over the coming days, the coverage of Mac and Cheese's post was reaching Jeremy and bringing even more interest towards him and
I gotta be honest, like, it's very evident that PPP is heavily inspired by wrestling. Like, you could just watch that documentary that I just dropped about Hogan, and you could just, like, watch that. Like, you could not be, like, a wrestling fan at all, and you watch that documentary about Hulk Hogan that's on Netflix, and you're like, oh, so that's where he's getting this. Which I'm here for it.
He was also a youth pastor, apparently, at one point, too, so that's also a bit of a...
Yeah.
When you get the Holy Ghost. Oh,
No, not yeah. I don't think his church has the Holy Ghost. I don't think they have that there. No shade. No shade. No shade. Anime Chris says, "Oh, he admitted it. Yeah, it's wrestling. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's keep on playing."
Shortcomings. Mac and Cheese and the casino were celebrating with a victory lap. Jeremy was none too pleased with what was going on,
LC's
nor
in
with the
the,
Kino Casino.
green room.
PPP
Okay,
or
let
Andy
me grab
Worski,
her.
either one of
Let me grab her. All right.
you guys are welcome on my show anytime. Anytime. They would rather insinuate that my wife of 15 years is having an affair with somebody else and put that shit out on the internet like it's a fact.
You're an idiot for saying that this is happening. You're an idiot for saying this is happening because it's so stupid. When it first came out about the bull thing, I thought it was bullshit and I thought it was funny and I thought it was an exaggeration of the truth. I thought it was funny that someone found that your friend is a bull. I thought that was funny, that your friend's a bull. So it made a funny joke saying, well, what if this bull was fucking Jeremy's wife? And that's where it was supposed to die. But no, you and your big age and your million sub channel actually said, no, my wife of 15 years isn't fucking my best friend. You're an absolute goddamn idiot.
Do you remember
I don't. Oh my God. I'm laughing because the fact that you're a Republican, the fact that you're that much of a fucking hypocrite. No one gives a shit that your wife gets dicked down by some big bull dude while you sit in the corner with a ball gag with a dildo up your ass. No one gives a fuck. You're making this bigger than it needs to be.
No one cares.
I mean, hell. I mean, everyone has fetishes. I just don't tell everybody my fetishes.
It's your business.
My husband knows, unfortunately.
It's your business. I don't need to know if
I
you
am literally
playing
laughing
shit.
my ass off.
I don't need to know. It's none of my business if you playing shit. It's none of my business if you want to be a cuck. It's none of my business if you're jacking off to Kina Carino being fucked by other dudes. That's none of my fucking business. And then for you and your big, you such a dumbass. And what's embarrassing is he was on the stream when Bouldergate happened. And we can never fix that. I'm going to press play. I was going to press play, but yeah, go ahead.
I was just reminding which one was Bouldergate, because there's been so many gates that's happened in the last
Matt
6
Jarbo
years.
was flagging.
It's the Matt Jarbo. It's the when Matt Jarbo got caught flagging.
Oh, okay. Okay. Continue.
Based on nothing.
And too many of these.
Then you know.
Right?
I've reached out to both of them, and guess what? Neither one of them have replied. I wonder why that is.
What, you reached out to who? Wait, hold on. He did not. He's not that dumb. Sorry, he is.
He is.
What? No.
Really, Diva?
Reach out to who?
Hey, Carl, we need Holy Salt because she's going to need this after the stream.
So,
like,
I'm just
4chan has been
I just
summoned.
want to make sure I heard what he said. I think he said that he reached out to PPP and Andy. I just want to make sure I heard that. Let me press play.
Then, you know, I've reached out to both of them, and guess what? Neither one of them have replied. I wonder
who is both.
Is he talking about the editor-owned clip channel and Kino Casino, or Andy and PPP?
Yeah, who is this both?
Because that doesn't narrow it down at all.
He's a moron.
He really is.
why that is.
On March 30th, Jeremy tweeted to address the ongoing drama, denying that he has an open marriage, and while he's fine.
No, you are tweeting. Let me see how big his Twitter is. Let me go on my phone. Because
all I know is this is more swinging than I've heard in a retirement community. And I used to work for a retirement community.
I just want to know. I just want to know how much his Twitter is. I just want to know like how many, because I want to. Okay, so he's like crashing out. So he has 404K people right now on his Twitter. And let me go to Andy. So he has 404. Mind you, I think he's been in DMs with Elon Musk. Andy has 51.
Wow.
Andy has 51 on Twitter. PPP has 26. So imagine on your 404K Twitter with normies on it, you're tweeting about your wife getting fucked.
Wouldn't be me, man. That would not be me.
Who does that?
Does he
Oh,
think this will give him any clout? Or,
I'm
what's
gonna
the-
tweet to 404 people about people that don't even have 100K on Twitter that my wife is like that my wife is not fucking my best friend.
Does he think his conservative audience is going to be like, good for you, Jer? Good for you, Jer Bear.
They
Well
don't
done.
even know about the Keno Casino. They don't go on Kick. Only thing they do is they watch the quartering and
now.
then fuck off. Well, they do now, but before, no. They just watch.
I wonder if he has a Grinder account.
He does. No shade.
I
He
mentioned
does.
that in chat earlier, the TPUSA thing. Every time they show up in a town, they crash Grinder.
Okay, so Anime Chris says that he said that he was talking to he was referring to Andy and PPP. He claimed they own the channel, not Flaked. Wow, what
with
an
people
idiot.
making fun of him.
Oh, by the way, I'm pressing play.
He claims the harassment has people mailing things to his house and making his wife feel unsafe. Mac and Cheese was twisting the knife, noting how March was Jeremy's worst month ever, yet it has 18 million views. However, this is explained by Jeremy's strategy of uploading YouTube Shorts, short-form videos that get hundreds of thousands of views yet pay very little. His regular videos this month amounted to around 7.5 million views. Jeremy's channel, at least for his regular content, is declining steeply. To make matters worse for Jeremy and those around him, a detailed dox of Jeremy's friend was posted on QB Farms, alongside a separate post detailing Jeremy's friend's criminal history that includes domestic abuse. On April 3rd, Jeremy again tweeted,
This has nothing to do with the casino. This was the farms. Now I'm getting pissed off. This has nothing to do with the Keno Casino. This has everything to do with the farms. Why are you mad at the casino? This is the farm.
Because they're a soft target.
Yeah.
Because you know what happens if you go after them. That's why I said we need holy
I
salt.
I still don't understand why the quartering went to cry to Josh Moon. I don't understand that. I don't understand why the that's one part of the story I don't really get, is why he went and cried to Josh Moon. I don't understand that. Because at least with DSP's like, fuck Josh Moon, you're ruining my life.
He's smart enough to know that he's not on his side.
Yeah.
Don't tear me apart, Carissa.
Like, this is
Sorry,
stupid.
tell me what's so.
But like, this is so stupid. Like, Anime Chris says he was pissed they made shit jokes and bull jokes. If that's really it, damn.
at the Keno Casino, requesting to have a debate/conversation. He also posted the messages he sent to PPP, and the considerably lengthier and far more numerous messages sent to Worski, likely because of their history covering similar topics.
This has nothing to do with the bull. I see you're claiming I resealed packs. He's bitching about everything they said about him. This has nothing to do with the bull. He's just like completely...
If they say anything about his
He's
ass,
losing it.
crying like a bitch.
Because why are you crying about ripping resealed packs? That's so...
Wait, are we talking about condoms or cards?
No, this is cards, Magic cards and Pokemon cards. They're saying that he is resealing the pack. So what he's doing is he's putting in rares and good hits in the pack. So when he opened them on stream, it looks like he got good hits when not really.
Okay, just
so
need a clarification because we've been talking about swinging stuff for a while.
Yeah, so reseal. Yeah, so the because I just got into the trading card game scene. So basically, what it is that you go on, you stream, you opening packs. And what people will do is that they'll either, when they're selling packs on stream, they will do resealed packs. So they'll make sure that the person that's buying the packs off of them gets all the bad cards because they already took all the good cards out. If that makes sense. Yeah, like it's fucked up, which that's why I buy my shit from my local trading card shop. So they don't do that weird shit. So yeah, so
F the scalpers. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's basically scalpers.
In 2018, he'd even petitioned Null to host the possible debate. Null
The scalpers just resell packs. They don't fuck with them.
Yeah. But when you're literally selling stuff that's been opened and all the good stuff's been taken out, like that's just next level shit. Okay, PPP is mostly after you. Okay, so here we go.
Responded by clarifying that PPP is after Jeremy's financial information, likely circumventing the debate by mentioning how inconsistent Jeremy is with the status of his finances. Jeremy goes on to claim that he is willing to go on Caleb Hammer's Financial Audit podcast, a request previously made by the Kino Casino. On their stream, they celebrated this.
Why Caleb? Like, do you want your career to be completely? Well, you know what? You can't get any worse. It's already in the crust of the earth. Never mind.
Well, it's like with the Caleb thing. Caleb never really addressed the accusations that was made about him. And so the audience that watches the main show, they know nothing about the weird shit he's done and like the shit that he said about minors and stuff like that. Like his real audience doesn't know about it because Caleb doesn't address it. So it's just like,
Wait, do you think he's the bull?
Caleb?
Because he talks about it. Yeah.
No.
I mean, you never know.
No.
I mean,
No. Caleb's too narcissistic to do that. Like he
wants to
wants,
be the
like
main event.
he's not gonna watch someone get fucked. Like he will take the fucking before watching someone else get fucked. Like no. Caleb wants it all about him in the bedroom. No. Mm-mm. That's just what I think. I don't know because knowing about Caleb's sex life will make me want to throw myself out the window. But here's the thing.
Well, I won't elaborate further on collars and dog.
But what I will say is that imagine someone dressed as a rabbit and a carrot, and you're in their DMs crying to them about saying mean things about you. It's nasty work. I'll say that much.
You gotta
Hey,
admit,
Jersey.
They put some good work into their costumes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
great.
no. PPP's a theater kid, in my opinion. He's a theater kid.
Like, where did they get these? Like, do they have a whole
Amazon?
And PPP,
honestly.
PPP really likes dressing up. I think he's a theater kid, to be honest, because like in his early,
I would love to get paid to do that.
Yeah,
Just
because,
dress
like,
up and
in
shit
his-
talk.
yeah, in his early streams, like he used to sing a lot of Broadway. So I think PPP is a theater kid, to be honest.
Development, perhaps too soon.
That's great.
He's scared of what's being revealed about the bull. He doesn't want anyone digging
And
any
Andy's had
deeper
bad
into the
luck with
situation
co-hosts.
with his bull, into the Nexium cult, and all of this. So he's prepared to agree to fucking anything. Honestly. And we could probably get a lot more out of Jeremy because we hold all the cards.
Did I put the speed back? No, I did not.
Yeah,
I mean, we're keeping up, so.
We have all the
Literally,
leverage in this situation.
we're
I
a
told you
casino.
guys.
It's
I
up.
told you
It's,
guys.
you know,
The
from the
house
beginning, though.
Yeah, I
always
fixed it. Yeah.
wins.
Just one day later, PPP on Twitter shared a screenshot
I
of a
think this is the
community
most
strike
I've ever
the
paid
Kino
attention to
Cathedral
Kino
promo channel
Casino.
received, not to be confused
Well,
with the
they're
main channel Kino Casino
National
Clips.
treasures.
Okay, so here it is. Here's the first flag.
The Kino Cathedral received a strike for harassment and bullying, PPP claiming it was Jeremy who reported the video and is responsible for the strike. Jeremy on Twitter stated, quote, PPP, a random Canadian, only considered stop spreading slanderous lies about my wife, my friend, and family if I gave him 7 years worth of tax forms. Again, a random fucking...
No, you dishonest bitch. It was never
Why is
7
Canada
years.
being dragged into this?
You were never going to give it to him. You're going to give it to Caleb Hammer's team. You dishonest bitch. And Caleb Hammer does not take 7 years. Caleb Hammer takes your last month. Because when Amaranth went on his show, he only took a month. When Boogie went on his show, he only took a month. He never takes 7 years because he doesn't have the staff to go over 7 years. He only takes a month.
And
This is
you
completely
can't get 7 years
dishonest.
worth. You actually can't get 7 years worth. I work for the Department of Ed. I can tell you for a fact you cannot.
This is
It's impossible.
so dishonest. This is so dishonest. And no, it was never going to go to PPP. It was going to go to Caleb Hammer's team. PPP was never going
This
to
is a dumb
see it.
fuck.
He was
Like,
never,
if you're going to lie, at least be smart about
yeah,
it.
no, he was never going to see it. Caleb Hammer's team was going to see it. And Caleb Hammer was going to tell what the results were. PPP was not going to see any of it. That's not how this works. So this is just complete, utter.
Just
we're gonna-
loud, wrong, and a cuck. Just damn.
Let's press play.
Nobody demanded my tax forms in order to even consider stopping harassing my family and friends.
That's not what
Fuck
happened.
unquote. Jeremy was not going forward with the Caleb Hammer podcast or any debate for that matter. Later that night, PPP posted again. Another video had been taken down, this time on the Kino Casino's main channel, for violating YouTube's policy on personally identifiable information. PPP will later confirm that it was filed by Jeremy's friend. The way the YouTube strike system works is that after a
Yeah,
warning and
Jeremy's
3
friend.
community guideline strikes, the channel is banned. This means that if just 2 more videos are taken down for a community guideline strike, so would the entire Kino Casino Clip channel. Morsky reported that Jeremy had shown the quartering YouTube channel was not the source of the initial report. Morsky also believing that while it may not have been the quartering, Jeremy still has countless other channels. So the possibility of Jeremy being the source of the reports is...
Here's the issue. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you can actually like, so for example, if you do report something, right? Like for example, like I do, because even Keemstar said the same thing. I don't believe that you should be completely anti-flag, because if you see some really like heinous shit, like shit that should not be on YouTube, I will flag that shit down in 2 seconds, right? 2 fucking seconds. Like, and I'm not gonna go into details what I'm talking about. Use your imagination. I will, if I see some shit like that, I want to flag it. I don't give a fuck. Cause what the fuck? That is nasty. That is heinous. No, right? But flagging people for criticism is like so stupid. But like, for example, if you do flag something,
a big meaty poopy head.
yeah, but like if you do flag something for the right thing, right? If you actually use it for the right thing, right? And if YouTube takes action on it, if you look at your flagging history, it's not gonna show you what you flagged. It's just gonna say YouTube took your report and took action on it, but you won't see what it's for.
Hey, have you checked your T session?
Like recently?
Yeah, Mary just put something in there about simultaneously banned from YouTube and rumbling at the quartering.
How did we get simultaneously banned from YouTube?
That's his old co-host Bearing. Oh, fuck.
Who is this?
Bearing. They used to have a podcast with him, Bearing, and what was the third guy?
Oh, it says this account doesn't exist anymore.
It was him, Bearing, and Count Dankula that used to have a podcast. That's what it was.
What the fuck? I
haven't
touched
heard that name in
link and
so
it says
long.
this account doesn't exist anymore.
I haven't heard that
Okay,
name
here
in
we
so
go.
long.
Here we go. How do we get simultaneously banned from YouTube and Rumble?
They used to be podcast hosts together, and now, well, I mean, Bearing did a video on the flagging, so I'm wondering if that's what did it. Because Bearing's not kind either. Not from what I recall, at least.
What?
That's
How
fucking
did
wild.
how did they break up? If I don't mind it, if nobody minds answering me,
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
because this feels like thrown under the bus type of behavior. I feel like something's about to pop off. I mean, something's already popping off, but you know, when your former friend starts sending stuff like this, yeah, that's usually the sign something's about to happen.
Okay, so Anime Chris says Jarbill says he thinks that's coming from a Discord attack too. Okay, so this is what I can say, but I can't reveal my sources. I have heard that there are a collective of people that will be in Discord groups and they will plan attacks on people. And that's not a guess.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not me alleging anything.
Wait,
I know for
the
a
German
fact.
getting-
I know for a fact that it does happen. So Jarbo's saying that he thinks this is what happened. Then I'm not going to disagree with him, because I know for a fact that there are people that are in group chats and they plan attacks on people. That's an absolute truth.
That's what we're doing right now.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
I'm kidding.
Do not bring that in our house.
I'm kidding,
No,
obviously.
we're a peaceful group. Okay, I'm going to press
We're
play.
just observing.
Yeah.
We point
We point and
laugh.
laugh. Yeah, we point and laugh. I'm going to press play.
Or cats.
Oh, I definitely pointed and laughed.
Still remains. On the morning of
It's
April
all
5th,
here.
Morsky stated that the strikes were appealed as to have them overturned, and their videos were restored. The looming threat of a ban was seemingly gone. Jeremy, still being blamed for the initial reports, was claiming that if he wanted to get them banned, he could, claiming either Morsky or PP.
And this is why you need to apologize. Because I don't know if Joon The King's going to talk about it, but like Quartering is saying that he doesn't need to apologize. This is why you need to apologize. If you want to know why you need to apologize, this is why.
Well, he kept posting all this blah ha ha evil villain shit.
Yeah,
too.
you need
like,
to apologize for this. You need to apologize.
Okay, Hank Hill. Whoa.
Like,
okay,
this is
that's fair.
their YouTube channel is literally a walking TOS. I don't. This isn't a. You need to apologize. You need to apologize for this. I have nothing to apologize. Apologize for this. This is where it should have.
It wasn't
ended.
even that serious.
Like, this is where it should have ended. I said something fucked up. I apologize, and I'll go to rehab. And that's what I said from the beginning. I said something fucked up. I'm going to go to rehab. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my wife. I'm sorry to my friends and family. I'm sorry to my viewers, my supporters. And when I get back from my 90 days or whatever days, I'm going to be better and healthier. That's all that needs to be said.
Or I'm going to relapse after 6 months.
But yeah, that's all that needed to be said. But that's not what he did. He's just such an idiot.
EP is a
His
fan
wife's
of
gonna leave
Vader,
him
and that their
calling
YouTube
it.
channel is a walking terms of service violation. Morsky retorted by believing this
Well,
was...
also Teddy Feezer and Cog are siding with him, and they are known doxers. They are in on that flagging too. It wouldn't surprise me.
was an admission that Jeremy was behind the reports and also posted his YouTube channel as to show he is not banned evading. Even so, Jeremy continued to tweet, now more menacingly. Quote, if these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, totally fine. I will in fact take everything
But
they...
that's not true because you got mad about them talking about you ripping resealed packs. So no, you're not okay with them talking about you because you got mad over something that fucking stupid about ripping packs. You
know how you
idiot.
lose your wife? This is how you lose your wife. Because all this could have been behind closed doors. We didn't need to know any of this.
Well, it got out that they're not together anymore.
Oh, that's even worse.
Well, Anime Chris, didn't that get out that they're not together? They're not together anymore. They're still married, but they're not together. They've been separated for years. Someone leaked that. I forgot who it was, but that they're not even together. So I don't even think she's in the house. But that's what someone leaked. I forgot who it was, but someone leaked that they're not together. And it's like
okay, so he is Boogie. He's like a precursor of Boogie. This is like stage 1.
But honestly, though, like I'm not okay. Anime Chris confirmed what I said, and then also
Except
like
Boogie kept the house
and
in the
also,
divorce. I'm pretty sure.
Also, I'm not gonna judge her. I don't know. They've been married for a really, really long time, and I believe she is successful herself. They have retirement accounts and things like that. They have the house. So them getting divorced is not
scissors.
It's not like easy to get a divorce. So if she's just like, look, I'm going to live my life, you live yours, I'm not going to judge her. I'm just not because I don't know what her financial situation is.
Well, but she's got a pilot's license.
Yeah.
He could never get one because he can't sober up for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I'm just not. Like I said, we just don't know. I'm going to press play.
have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone, people are harassing my friends. Roast me, fine. There used to be a line, I don't give a fuck what you say about me.
That's not true.
But these psychos are harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no
He has shown zero proof.
rules, and starting today, neither do I. You guys have spread disgusting vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet.
She is on the internet because like I don't even care about this man that much, and I've seen his wife several times. She's on the internet. Sorry, I'm not in the call. I had a nasty ass headache that was killing me. That's fine, Mary. You could just chill. I strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family to anything. I don't believe you, Jeremy.
I strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. I don't think it's crazy to expect 2 other grown.
I like how Joon The King is not bringing up PPP, pointing at the quartering's hypocrisy, saying that like the quartering was talking about Jack Murphy's sex tape.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's crazy to expect 2 other... Okay.
Men to understand that my wife, who is not an online person, to be left out of things. The more they push it, the more I want to become the villain they already accuse me of. Unquote. This was viewed as yet...
I don't know if she doesn't care because in past incidents, she was implicated in false flagging bullshit too. His wife was in the claw machine videos on that channel. Here's the thing about the wife, and maybe I'm just like being too easy on the wife, which I'll take that criticism. She's not a YouTuber. She's not in this shit. She's not part of the sector. She's not a YouTuber. She's a civilian. She's acting like a civilian. She doesn't know the laws of the land that you don't flag other people. So if it comes out that she's a flagger, she's a civilian. She's behaving like one. She's not acting like who the quartering is, who literally built his career saying, woe, it's me. People are trying to take down my platform. People are trying to take down my channel, who blew up on the kill stream and making a huge deal about Matt Jarbo showing his flag history. Quartering was the one that was pressuring Matt Jarbo the most to show his flag history. Courtney was the one saying, oh, I'll show mine. I'll refresh mine. Oh, by the way, you'll see one because I flagged somebody for doing this. And he owned up to what he flagged somebody for. So you went from that to this is crazy work. It's crazy work. But the wife, I'm sorry, maybe I'll take the criticism if I'm being too easy on the wife. But to me, she's a civilian.
I mean, that's true. I mean, she has to be a civilian because here's the thing. If you are a YouTuber, right? And I could see if she was on the stream all the time, but we never see her. So I'm going to assume she's a civilian. That's like me, you know, if I live stream, my husband's not on my live stream. Like he's maybe in 2 videos at best.
Yeah, but he's a civilian. He's not a YouTuber.
Right. So, and I'm barely a YouTuber, but anyway.
But you know
the
what
point
I'm
is, you're
saying?
right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what you're saying is true. She's a civilian. Like I could see, like if she was on the stream all the time, and if she was, you know, in the background, you could hear. Yeah, that's one thing. But no, yeah, she's a civilian. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
So I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah. No. I felt that, but like, it's like, okay, for example, like Gila, Ethan Klein's wife. That's not a civilian.
Oh, she's
on
not.
stream all the time. She's a co-host, pretty much.
Exactly. That's not
Well,
a
he
civilian.
got nobody else.
You remember Matt Pat and his wife? And they used to from Game Theory? You remember his wife used to be she's not a civilian. Because you remember she used to do live streams with him all the time. You remember that?
Game Theory. Oh,
come on.
boy.
You guys remember the Game Theory. It's not just a theory,
No.
it's a game theory.
Yeah, no, wow, I'm getting old.
Yeah, like I know he retired. But like she's not a civilian.
But she retired before he did. I remember that much.
But like she wasn't. But like if I found out she was flagging, I would have a problem with it. I would, because she's not a civilian. I'll say this much: she had surgery, and he didn't even pick her up from the hospital. Well, there you go.
Oh no, isn't that what
That's how you end up divorce.
Well, I don't think they're.
DSP did that.
Well,
or separated, I should say.
Yeah, I think they're separated. I believe it. But like, no, like again, if I'm being too easy on the wife, I'll take that criticism. But to me, she's a civilian. I don't really care.
I'm so glad y'all ain't listening to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am being too easy. I'll take the criticism. I'm fine with that. I'm old now. I'll take criticism.
Another empty threat, one that brought on even more ridicule. New to the mix was Jeremy's often uttered inane question, how was your weekend? A question Jeremy poses before going on what are viewed as excessive discussions of mundane activities, all in an effort to fill time on his podcast. Jeremy was not being taken seriously. So again, still on April 5th, he reconfirmed his threat.
This is, I'm just going to let it play, but this is crazy.
Quote, first will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. And next will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. Unquote. PP.
But that's not true because I can't. I'm not going to repeat it. It's not true. I'm moving on.
He responded by stating that Jeremy is shameless, has no power anywhere, and is a cuckold. Jeremy then reached out to Noel again as a medium to relay a message.
Why are you talking to... This is the part that I did not know about the Kiwi part. This is what's blowing my mind. And I'm sorry. Like, because like, I'm not... I do follow online stuff, but I'm like not in it like I used to be. So I do miss stuff, and I apologize for that. I do miss shit.
Summon the Alchemist and the Dark Lords. Yeah. She's going to talk about Kiwi farms.
Yeah, like I miss shit. Okay, I had zero idea that the Kino Casino was getting their material from the farms. I had zero idea that's where this was coming from. So they're literally building their show based on Jeremy's thread on the farms. So the reveal of his friend, all this weird shit is from the farms, and that's where the casino got it from. They just repeating what was on the farms, which they've been doing that for years. Which that's fine. Go off Kings, right? So the person that has this awful shit about you on their website, you go cry to them. You go and vent to them?
Oh, hold on. Let me stick my head in the lion's mouth.
Like, literally. And Anime Chris is saying, oh, they got it directly from Josh Moon to the star. Exactly. So you're going to go to the root cause of your hell and cry. Oh my God, everyone's so mean to me is saying that my wife is getting fucked by my best friend and and talking about how I shit all over the place and how I pee everywhere. Everybody is so mean to me and it's all on your website. Josh Moon, help me. Andy and PPP are mean to me. What? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Punishment play.
It's like literally what this is. It's like, like when there's like in California when they have like those like huge fires and other houses get caught on fire due to like the embers from a burning house, right? So the embers from another burning house is what burns the other. That's how it spreads. It's by the embers, right? So that's like Jeremy not blaming the fires that started it, but it's literally blaming the house next door for why his house burned out.
He's blaming the cuck next door.
Literally. Fuck the fire. Fuck the huge fire that's burned down all the fucking trees and all the grass and all the animals are all displaced. Fuck all that. But it was my fucking jackass neighbor, Ember, that caught on my roof, and that's why my house is gone. That's Jeremy. He's just stupid.
He is demanding that the Kino Casino take down their videos attacking his marriage or he will.
Anime Chris says, how did he not think these were going to get leaked? I'm with you. I'm with you. This is so, Anime Chris, when I first saw this part of it, Anime Chris, that's why I said in the Discord, he needs to go to rehab. I think that's immediately when I said he needs to go to rehab, is when I found this out.
Ain't gonna save him now.
Well, now it's done, but I'm just saying, but when I saw this, I was like, no, he is in danger. He needs to go to rehab. He needs to go.
Here's the question. How long has Jer been on YouTube? If you don't mind me asking.
This video is saying close to 20 years.
Yeah, he's got
So you're telling me in 20 years of live streaming, you didn't know that Kiwi Farms and 4chan are the 9 circles of hell, and that you should only summon them if you are in desperate need of your soul to be destroyed.
The issue is that he did.
To be fair, I didn't know about Kiwi Farms until I watched Tips.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Well, I learned in college, unfortunately.
Well, I would say that one of these days I'm gonna have like a really random stream that I'm gonna go into the rabbit hole of how I learned about the commentary community, because it's actually really random how I learned about Keemstar and all of this shit. It's really random. Like it's like the weirdest chain of events that is just like, how did you get from here to here? And I can explain it. But like one day I'll do it. Like when I'm like have nothing to do, like I will go into this rabbit hole. But I will give you a hint. It had to deal with a Fuzi crash out.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But
I learned too much.
I'm gonna press play.
I just knew too much.
Bury them, and that he can burn it all down with his 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. In the screenshot, Jeremy claims he has a non-racial slur YouTube representative, and all it would take is one
phone call. And that's why I know he's drunk. This is when I know he's drunk, because why are you using racial slurs to Kiwi Farms?
The medium of communication would become exceedingly important in the coming days. As for Jeremy's threats, PPP posted this message and refused Jeremy's offer, calling it a Mafia-Don extortion tactic. That was the final straw. In the early morning of April 6th, Jeremy promised scorched earth. More mockery came as a response to Jeremy's newest threats. Kiwi Farms celebrated both Jeremy's rage and how well-fed PPP from the Kino Casino would be monetizing Jeremy. As many hours had gone by and Jeremy had failed to make good on his threats, his Twitter replies had become so filled with comments mocking him that even the ones he purposely hid were so numerous they possibly outnumbered the unhidden replies. Even Noel commented on Jeremy's inaction. Finally, Jeremy began streaming, and many viewers anticipating the stream both joined and were banned likely for their comments. Noel also commented on the stream as Jeremy was not even talking about the Kino Casino, rather returning to his standard programming. The scope of mockery was increasing.
The memes.
Big Master Sip, whatever you need. That was the best one. That was the best tweet out of all of this, was fucking Dick Masterson saying, whenever you need PPP. That was the best one. Because Dick and PPP have the worst relationship.
They fucking hate each other.
It is the worst relationship. And Dick Masterson, and it's probably like 10 years worth of like probably more than that. They do not like each
I
other.
haven't seen memes this bad since the 4chan versus Tumblr war.
So Mean Copium says Jared deleted one of his channels and A+ videos, and is also claiming he was struck. They called him out, and this is why he's now saying it was an editor's error. He doesn't have an editor. No, he doesn't have. I'm sorry, he doesn't. Have you seen his
Does he
videos?
still have the
He
Asian
doesn't
lawyer?
have one. He doesn't have an editor. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not gonna continue with these lies. I'm not gonna continue with these lies.
He can afford an editor.
He doesn't have one.
Have you seen his videos? There's no editing. He keeps
There's
sneezes
no
in.
editing. He doesn't
This
have an
costs-
editor.
That was sarcasm. That was straight sarcasm. Like, wait, you can afford an editor? Weren't you spending money on your bull?
Also, Bearing dropped DMs. I saw the one that Mary put in the tea session. That was a lot.
More creators were jumping in to denounce Jeremy, often in support of the Kino Casino.
We're still here, Jeremy Hambley.
Okay, here's the thing. This rant that PPP did, if we could give out like Oscars and Emmys for best opening of a live stream of the year, this would go to PPP. And
I said he was going to break the triangle that day too.
Yeah.
He came close.
And honestly, this is what I felt like Yellow Flash was trying to do, was trying to mimic this, but PPP is a better wordsmith than Yellow Flash.
I hate him so much.
I'm sorry, he
Yellow
is.
Flash,
PPP is a better wordsmith than Yellow Flash.
No, I'm saying I hate Yellow Flash. But
Yeah, no, like literally, because I told you guys, I went on the Rumble, and what Yellow Flash said,
You're fine. You're fine.
it was weird. That made me feel uncomfortable, but this didn't. That's how strange it is. Like, and I really think it's because of the delivery, the presentation, and the wordsmith. You know what I mean? Like PPP, no shade. He is a showman. Yellow Flash was drunk off his ass for that one. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Anime Chris. Well, there you go.
That tracks.
That tracks, because that was
Yeah,
horrendous what he
definitely.
said. I'm sorry. Everyone can disagree with me, but what Yellow Flash said was horrendous.
Wisconsin.
It turned out that this was not the first time a threat of the sort came from Jeremy. In 2018, creator Mr. Medicare was
how
fighting
Reddy
with
got
Sargon.
after that.
I remembered this stream with Mr. Medicare in the quartering. I remember this stream, and anytime I'm in the darkest place of my depression, I play this stream. How you doing, buddy? I play this stream. Like that stream of Medicare just giving it to the quartering. It was so well done.
Caught and had the possibility
that
of getting
Buddy is a masterclass of fuck.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to press play.
his channel struck or perhaps even banned just by the act of a viewer donating a racist message. The quartering threatened to do such a thing, going as far as to demand to confront him, but only on Medicare's live stream as to send a racist message to possibly get his channel banned. While Medicare failed to agree to Jeremy's terms,
Yeah, so context, because I'm terminally online. So the context for this is quartering. So Sargon and Medicare had the best internet back and forth. It was so good. Sargon
Sargon
versus
of Applebee's.
Yeah, Sargon of Applebee's. It was great. And then when Sargon lost that election, it was so funny. And like Jim did a stream like right afterwards. It was hilarious. I watched all that live. Sargon losing the election, all of it. Those were the good days. So quartering was pro Sargon. Sargon was beefing with Medicare. So quartering, being the lapdog that he is, was going after Medicare also. So that is the context of this. Jerry's going to be Ethan Ralph.
Jim was normally off limits. Usually.
What is off limits?
Jim. Medicare, sorry.
No, not back
It's just a
then.
dumb
Not
target.
back then. People used to fight with Jim all the time back in the day. Like back in like 2016, 2017. They used to fight with Jim all the time. Now that Jim is such like big, I feel like people backed off Jim since the cancer, but people used to go after Jim all the time, and then Jim used to debate back. Yeah, there's plenty of streams of Jim like going back and forth with people. There used to be this one channel that used to archive it all, and there's one video, I don't think it's still up, and it was literally all the fights between Jim and Sargon.
I know, like, Jim used to have a lot of shit coming at him too, right? But the thing is, like, he's kind of like Kino Casino. He's not there to debate you. He's there to laugh at you.
Yeah, well,
But
that was the thing. He will laugh
does
at
it
you.
to your
Yeah.
face,
Yeah.
right? That's the thing.
Yeah. But no, Jim used to do a lot of debates, and he used to go on a lot of panels back in the day. Like back in like 2016 and stuff. Like, yeah, he used to do all like during Gamergate. Yeah, Jim was all about the shits.
The second Sargon said, we have to have Donald Trump tweet about Gamergate
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and then that's when Jim was like
was just,
over
oh
it.
my god, I've been handed a golden goose.
It was a good time. It was very entertaining. That's where what was it? Blood Sports. Yeah, Jim was part of the Blood Sports. It was really good back then.
Another good one is the Ross saga with the Blood Sports guys too. That was wild.
But Jim. But yeah, everything I'm getting old. Everything I'm talking about is like from 10 years ago. So
Jeremy
Well, don't
himself
feel too
began
old,
streaming
so.
and
I know we're right behind each other. I'm either behind you or you right behind me. Like me and you, LC, we're right there.
I'm going to be 39 this year. I'm older than you.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
right
thank
behind
God.
you though. Yeah, I'm right behind
Excuse
you.
me?
Oh, thank God, I'm 37. I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
I think Carl's the
would
oldest
like
in the
to
stream.
Say an objection.
You know
I
this
am
shit's so
44,
bad.
thank you.
People, you know this shit's
Yeah,
so
you're
bad.
the same age
people-
as my husband.
Wait, what did Anime Chris says? You know this shit is so bad. People miss Alex Jones' son. Felt the fuck off of him on info. Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
was then that Keemstar added Medicare to the call, assuring the confrontation
Somebody
would
needs to put him in
happen,
a
just
home.
not on Medicare's channel, as Jeremy demanded.
You basically said, I can't wait to fucking super chat you 1488. Wink, wink, Jim. Oh my God, are you scared of the audience? You scared of what happened to Ralph? I'm going to super chat you 1488. Wink, wink. Fuck you.
Yeah, Medicare used to have time before he got sick. Like I think LC that you learned about Medicare when he got sick. Before he got sick.
Yeah, because the only video I really remember, like the first videos I looked at him was when he was talking about Channel Awesome.
I knew
Because
you were
I
about
used to be a
say
Channel
that.
Awesome fan.
Yeah, I knew you were
I
gonna.
do the ones where he's laughing at diaper furs. Those
Yeah.
are wild.
Oh no, I used to watch like Jim's streams when they were on D Live and stuff. My favorite one is the Tale of Bohemians.
Oh yeah.
If you ever are having a sad moment in life, watch the Tale of Bohemians. Jim was in his prime. He roasted everyone. Yeah, he did. And then the whole Kiro the Wolf. Was it Kiro the Wolf or something the Wolf?
Kiro, yeah.
Yeah, when he was fucking the puppies.
Sadist leaks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That was some shit.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know.
That's not what I said.
I do
That's
not want
what
to know.
Jeremy, in essence, said.
Yeah, I would
That was
not.
rough.
Yeah, I would be careful going down a Medicare rabbit hole. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, he
You
covered
just
a
told me you
lot
didn't
of
say-
dark stuff.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know,
Dentist
Channel
that,
Awesome for it. I'm good. Just no. I'm good. You know,
It was like
my
one
brain
of the
can only
dentists
take
that
so
would,
much these days.
Would not anesthetize his patients, so he was just raw drilling into their face,
Yeah, it's bad.
like that kind of. Ugh.
I'm gonna press play. We're almost done. I'm excited.
Say it though. But you
Yeah.
it's like you said. Like you said. You know.
What a fucking bum. Oh, come on, Jim. Let me get you flagged.
Oh, come on, Jim. Let me run gay off.
I just realized he looks like that gremlin from the
Angry
Angry Video Game Nerd videos.
Yeah, like this was the Quarterings wallpaper was him being a Frankenstein.
He looks like a glitch gremlin from Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah, like Quartering is cringe. Like he's always been cringe. So that's why I don't understand when people are saying like, "Oh, I never knew he was like this." Like, no, he was always.
No, he's always like
He's
this.
always been cringe.
He probably thought he was Doc Green from the Hulk.
Yeah,
with
no,
a beard.
he's always been cringe.
Proceed to. You're just some fucking guy on YouTube, like everybody
So
else.
then why do you assume I would flag your shit?
He kind of does have a reputation. Like pretty much everybody hates him, and now
Oh yeah, and then there was a time that Keemstar used to be involved with the sector. Like he would like he wasn't like involved, but he would come visit.
Okay, he's another one that needs to retire.
Yeah,
Stop.
Keem would come visit a lot. So then that's why Keem jumped on the stream when Medicare and Ethan Ralph had their debate where Ethan Ralph cried. That's why Keem jumped on and he was like, "Hey, I haven't been involved or been keeping up on this side of the internet for a long time. What the fuck just happened to Ethan Ralph?" Because like because Keem was completely in the dark. But yeah, Keem used to follow this shit and used to jump in the panels and stuff. So Keem used to be involved.
That was weird. That was like the most human I've seen Ethan Ralph act in a long time was when Daddy Jim didn't want him no more.
Yeah, that was
Like that was wild.
Star from the top.
This 2018 stream had one more standout comment from Jeremy.
That's almost 10 years ago. This is 2018. That's what I'm saying. Everything we're
Jesus
talking about
Christ.
is like almost 10 years old. Like everything I'm talking about. Is
The only thing I know about courting was the time he talked about, when you start crapping on Brie Larson. That's when it really started. I'm like, okay, you're kind of a misogynist. I'm gonna just back off. And then after that, it was just him talking about that whole thing that happened with that guy who did the Sailor Mercury thing with his peen out. I can't remember his name.
Pro Jared.
Pro Jared. Yeah,
Yeah.
I found out about Pro Jared because Medicare did an emergency stream talking about it. Yeah, that's how I found out.
I knew him before when he was on Game Grumps, but I mean normal boots, but
no, that's
we
how
ain't
I
gotta talk
found
about
out.
that.
Yeah, I found that out by Medicare. I found about Aim from Medicare. Like when I say I used to watch Medicare, like I used to watch Medicare. Like I used to watch. Now I don't. Which he turned his content to a different direction, which is his content. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just not watching it, which that's my right. But no, I used to watch shit out of Medicare.
Your content isn't even art, Jim. Your content isn't even artistic.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean,
your content isn't artistic.
Okay, Monsieur Pop, this is me, Madame Bazan.
all right.
Hello, let's take this down a notch.
Pretty good. Bye.
As for the Kino Casino stream, it opened with a particularly passionate and directed monologue by PPP, both challenging Jeremy to act and emphasizing PPP's resolve.
You think they'll ever stop fucking with you, bitch? Send the fucking papers, cock! Fucking do it! You'll never do fucking shit! Take down this platform right now! You said that you had the connections! You
He is
said
definitely
to
from the
Josh
school of
Moon in
Jerry
DMs
Lawler.
that you were talking to Eddie from Kick and we would never stream again! Well, I'm still fucking here, bitch! What do you fucking think?
Okay, Jerry, chill out.
No, this was like
No,
this is what Yellow Flash was trying to do and failed.
He was trying to pull a Paul Heyman.
Exactly, and failed. Like this is how it's done.
No, this sounds more Jerry than Paul, but I get it.
But I'm just saying what PPP's doing is how it's done. What Yellow Flash did was a disaster.
About that, you're gonna have to drag me out of this motherfucker with a crane, cause I'm fat as fuck and I've had it with you.
As to continue to undermine Jeremy and highlight his failure, the casino compared themselves to Jeremy's recent.
For anyone
Oh
that's
my
into-
God,
for
X-correct.
breaking news for anyone that is anything interesting with Locale Live, I think Tina D is really quitting Locale Live. I think she's actually quitting the universe. She just posted on her channel, well, look for videos soon. Time to get back to my channel. Been around, but I love doing videos. So boss up, get ready.
This is why I'm saying King just needs to stop. He needs to retire. He's losing posts left and right at this point. You're hemorrhaging money. But you know what? You do you, but you like losing money.
The only thing keeping the main stable going, like the guys from the original channel, is because they can't go anywhere else. They're broke.
Well, you saw what happened to Billy the Fridge. He quit and he went back to his channel. He came and pull 100.
This is why I say, I talk about it all the time. Some of y'all just need to go. You need to know when your time is done. Just walk away with your money, invest it in something, I don't know, Chat GPT, whatever you want to invest in it, and just walk away. Because the only thing you're going to do is go straight to hell into the crust of the earth.
Anime Chris,
King's already there.
Anime Chris is so petty. You know who never got on Locale Live? Melanie Mack, and she tried.
I saw that.
That was embarrassing.
Humiliating kick debut.
Here's Jared's kick
She actually
debut.
applied to
An
become
hour and 25 minutes into his stream
locale.
today, he had
That's
the
wild.
lofty and grand total of 6 viewers
Why would you
on
want
this
to be a
site.
locale?
Right now, we have
She can't even be an ESOP.
10,681.
What the
She's
fuck
trying
you
to
gonna do
not
with
be
being
hit
a
on by
locale?
her boss every damn podcast.
So I'm going to keep pressing play because we're almost done with the video. I want to be done with this. I want to be like, how close are we? We're almost done. I want
The
to be
early
done.
morning of April 9th, and regardless of his inaction, Jeremy tweeted again, stating how easy it would be to get their channel banned, citing PPP, not Andy Worski, and
Like, I'm going to keep on listening to this because, like, we already know this. Like, I feel like we should speed it up a little bit more because we already know, like, we're living this. What he's saying is, like, what we lived. Because all this
You guys are living it more than me. I just ignore him.
But you know what I mean? Like, we all know this part. about the crash outs in early April.
He banned Vader.
feel
Jeremy,
like
in another tweeted
every,
tweet, even
what,
alluded to
6
getting their
months
kick
this
channel banned.
happens.
Just when it appeared that Jeremy was going to take the Kino Casino down, he posted this multi-paragraph tweet, now saying that he should have never implied anything about taking their channel down, and that it was him getting emotional, even though he is
Diva, did I not say Keem was giving them info and being too quiet? Yikes.
displeased with the rumors they've spread. He also understands the error in oversharing information and how it has become weaponized against him. His new strategy is to write it out. This was not so easily accepted as creators and viewers alike had hardly
That's how you
forgotten
can make
about the
money,
gravity of
just
Jeremy's
selling
previous threats.
information.
Jeremy on his gaming stream
I
was
gotta
getting
bounce,
harassed like
Diva.
never
I'll talk to you
before.
later.
This was meant to
I'll
be
be
the
in
pinnacle
chat.
of the scandal.
It's like you're talking. So now they're talking about what Josh Moon said.
The pinnacle of outrage directed at Jeremy. In reality, it was just the beginning. On April 10th, the Kino Casino's biggest channel, their Clip
So now they're covering the channel going down.
channel, was banned for violating YouTube's terms of service. On Twitter, PPP stated on the matter, quote, "Well, sure to his word, quartering flagged down our entire Clip channel for quote-unquote ban invasion. He really is the most pathetic worm you could possibly imagine. Free speech warrior my ass, our channel is under attack." Unquote. Hundreds
I
of
love
creators and
how
Twitter users
we're
were quote
seeing
tweeting
all
in support of
this
the
in
Kino
real
Casino.
time, but no
Andy
one's
Worski
watching
reconfirmed the reason the channel was
TikTok,
taken
and
down was
TikTok
for ban
is
invasion, just like Jeremy's
tearing
friend. Even Andy
quartering
Worski's main
apart.
channel was banned just minutes afterward.
I
Jeremy
just
shared
don't
this
wanna
photo
get
and message
TikTok.
about receiving a
I'll
gift.
be honest with you.
This is where quartering fucked up with this tweet.
His wife, mentioning that his birthday weekend was
Yeah.
kicking off right. The gift was a box of swords that included decorated playing cards, a die, and even casino chips. This was thought to be a direct reference to the Kino Casino and their banning. Just
It was. I don't care. It was because it was like the house always wins, and he's saying like he won.
He needs to leave Fallout out of this. But how old is he? What, 40?
No, he's older than that.
He's too old.
He got to
be
be
doing
45.
this.
He got to be like early mid 40s.
My husband has bigger balls than him.
Dude had a
Like,
crane.
my husband would never do this petty crap.
Like a crane game, channel. Like
No, like I'm just saying, like it's like I'm not trying to age shame, but I'm just like he gotta be mid 40s. I don't think he's late 40s, but he gotta be at least mid 40s.
starting to look.
The only
that
reason I'm
way.
asking this because Jeremy's the same age as my husband, and my husband does not do bitch moves like this.
Well, that's the thing. That's one thing I learned in life is just because you're getting older doesn't mean that you're required to act like an adult.
I thought you were.
No, it's not a requirement. I thought so too. It's not a requirement to act like an adult. It's not
I
a
don't know, I can
requirement.
be childish.
It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement to act like an adult.
There's a difference between acting childish though and acting like a total fucking asshole.
Yeah, like well,
Yeah, he's just
yeah,
being a
he-
dick.
yeah, he's mentally 20 years old. He's stunted. He acts like a 20-year-old.
He must have peaked in college.
Yeah, like a college kid. I can't like because I'm tired. I can't think of like
Bold of-
like those
bold of you to
frat
assume.
boys. Yeah, he acts like a frat boy.
Bold of you to assume he peaked.
Well, I wouldn't say he peaked, but I think he's emotionally stunted. For sure.
Well, you know, that's an idiom. It's like people who always talk about their high school days, even though they've got like 5 kids and
Yeah,
a fucked up knee.
that's why I didn't go to my high school reunion because I'm like that has nothing to do with my current life. Kenny Boy said Jeremy's 45, right? And I'm like I think so. I'm not trying to dox him, but I think so. But no, what I was gonna say is like I don't like for me the only time I talk about my past is on my resume.
See, yeah.
Like, let's keep it a buck. The only time I talk about my past is on my resume. That's the only time I talk about my like what school I went to, what I graduated from, and all that type of shit. That's on my resume.
See, like, yeah, that's.
I'm gonna estimate you're a Cherry Hill girl the way you talking.
Like, I went to like. I went to high school and it was great. I had a great time. Had a lot of friends. And I was a total shitter.
Well, I'm glad you guys have fun.
No, like,
But-
well, my high school was
I didn't go to the graduation party. I went to my own damn party. You know, because here when you turn 18, you can drink.
High
He didn't go to. He never finished.
You know?
Yeah, Anime Chris says he didn't go to college. Well, there you go. He's emotionally stunted 20-year-old. Yeah, like he's like
Wow.
he's like the what was that guy's name from American Pie that never went to college?
Oh God.
Oh my god, that movie
You
is
know who
so
I'm
old. I
talking
cannot
about?
remember it.
Spinster or something.
Spencer.
No, it was it's the you know who I'm talking about. Like
You know
he
what?
was-
We got Google. We got Google.
He was the asshole in American Pie that they became friends with. And he's like a fucking loser.
Stifler.
Yeah,
Stifler.
Stifler. Yeah, Stifler. Yeah, that's what quartering is. Quartering is
Oh,
Stifler.
yeah.
Oh, let's go to
I'm
a high
just
school
Googled it
party.
like.
It's
Well,
just-
apparently,
Why?
apparently that's where he met his wife. They were high school
Well,
sweethearts.
there you go, Stifler. Well, there you go.
So,
well, there you go.
yeah.
So let's keep on pushing.
1 hour later, the courting's weekend took a dark turn. Quote, in the last 5 hours, people have shown up at my house. Caller ID blocked numbers have called both mine and my wife's phones. My channel has received multiple reports. I assume this is because I made fun of Israel deranged people. This stuff is insane. Unquote. As evidence that he was not the source of the banning, Jeremy
That's bullshit, because in the Boulder stream, he actually showed that he did flag a channel down, and it said he did have a record for flagging a channel, and it said it was removed. That's on the Boulder stream.
When the hell did Israel get involved in this?
Well, I'm not going to bring... I do not want this channel flagged, so I am not talking about that situation. Kitty says he's 43. The Wikipedia says he was born in 83. I was born in 81. Bitterness ages a man. That's a fact.
Posted his flagging history for the Jeremy Hambley channel and his quartering live channel. Both report histories were empty, even going as far to
Go look at the Boulder stream. It's not empty. He did admit to flagging someone, but it was because they were... He explained what it was. And then Keemstar even said, yes, I have flag history. I do have things in my flag history, but it's me flagging people that were breaking TOS. Which I said, I was like I said, I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue of you flagging somebody because they made fun of you. That's my fucking issue.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but I seem to recall it being something. What he said it was somewhat reasonable reason to flag. It was
That's what I'm
against TOS.
saying. Yeah,
but what Keto's doing is not that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like my thing is that like I just think it's so stupid that people are acting like you should never flag ever, and it's like, well, who the fuck said that? We're just saying don't flag over stupid criticism shit. But like what the channels are getting flagged for now is stupid bullshit. I don't stand for that. But like I said, if you're doing things that I'm not going to mention, use your big brain. Use your big brain and figure it out. Yeah. If I ever come across something like that, I'm flagging it down and I'm praying for their soul. I hope there's healing after I flag it down, because holy shit.
With flagging, yeah, we should flag people, but at the same time, I would be scared of flagging people because the way YouTube is these days with the AI stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I mean, you're a terrible person. I'm just gonna block you because I don't trust YouTube these days.
Yeah, but yeah, I just hate the whole never flag, because like Quartering has flagged somebody. He showed it in the Boulder stream. Keemstar has says that he has flagged.
I hope you don't get flagged.
I'd be mad. Like, I don't make money off of here, but like, would I be pissed off? Yeah, I'd be irritated. But like, I
yeah, because we're like we're so low on the totem pole. Like, why are you bothering with us?
I would be irritated, but like, I wouldn't go as far as everyone's doing about it. Like, I wouldn't do the whole make like 20 videos about it. Like, I would just go on like the Discord and just be like, hey, I'm relevant somehow. Like,
if it was me, I'm like, oh, okay,
like,
you know, I'm gonna go to work.
Like,
have fun.
I would just be like, hey, you know how I'm this fucking loser that no one cares about? Well, I got flagged. Like that's all I would do.
Well, apparently,
you guys do love me.
Yeah, like I would just, I don't know, like I don't know.
I got bad news for you, Diva.
Yeah, like
you do have a Canadian on stream, so it might happen.
I just really, like, I would just kind of, I don't know, like I wouldn't.
You call me bastard.
I wouldn't, yeah, I don't know.
Right?
I wouldn't make 20 videos about it. No, I was just, I don't know. I don't feel like what I'm saying is believable, but it's the truth. Like, I don't think I would care. I was just irritated about the Chapel Roan thing because like my stream was getting fucked with while I was talking about her, and that pissed me off. But I never.
The second you brought her name up too, come on.
I was more.
She's got Google alerts on. There's no fucking
I was annoyed, but like I did one video about her and moved on. I didn't make another one. Like I moved on.
Your stream has been fine since, by the way. I just want to point out.
Yeah, like I moved on. Like I threw my tantrum and I moved on. Like it wasn't like a huge thing for me. I don't know. I'm getting old, you guys.
Say that the Kino Casino were wrongfully banned.
Okay, Kitty is basically saying it. As a civilian, I flag vids that promote racism, hate crimes in general, and or doxing people. That was the point I was trying to make, Kitty. That was the point I was trying to make. Thank you for bringing maturity to the room. That's what I was trying to. That was the point I was trying to make.
Actual reason to flag things.
That was the point I was trying to make.
Like
that was the point. That was the point. or some other stuff, which I won't say what the word is, but it starts with a P. The P stuff. Yeah. Cutie shit. Yeah, if you're doing some cutie shit, yeah, I'm going after you. Absolutely. But thank you, Kenny, for
You
bringing...
think that would have taken him down after he was talking so much about cuties the way he did?
Right. But no. Cutie, yeah, but the cutie shit, absolutely the fuck not. But yeah, Kenny, thank you for bringing common sense to the room.
That's another one he went after was Sneeko. Sneeko was talking a bunch of things about cutie. He went after Sneeko.
Yeah,
but
like,
Sneeko got caught up in his own cuckoldry thing, and now he's a born again Muslim, right? But now
and let
we've
us
got
not
Jeremy.
And let us not forget he admitted to using shock collars on his dogs. Yeah, like it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's just like,
some things just don't need to be on the live stream.
Like I said, I'm not gonna give anybody ideas, but if you know me as a person, you can come up to your conclusion of what I'm referring to as a flaggable offense. But obviously criticizing people, like, fuck off. Like, do you know how many videos were made about me? Shut up. You think I give a fuck?
There's a correlation between apparently cuckoldry and then being a born again whatever religion.
Yeah,
I'm just noticing a theme here.
Do you know what happened when everybody was making like videos about me and spreading lies about me? I went and I went and enjoyed my life, read my books, played fucking Fortnite, hung out with my dude.
Possibly talk about it publicly at all?
Me? No, I haven't. Dude, the only thing I did was I went and fucked off and went to go see Metallica. You remember when I went to go see Metallica?
Oh, yeah.
I went and saw Metallica. I went to go see Beyonce. I went to go see Offspring. That's what I did.
No, Offspring couldn't get this.
Yeah, everybody was talking shit, and I was saying, you won't break my soul. Like, the fuck?
You went out,
but you
touched grass, got some vitamin D, and came home.
Yeah.
You didn't bitch about it on Twitter for fucking hours every night.
No, I went and fucked off, and then when I was on Twitter, so I went and fucked off. I went to go see Metallica, Beyonce, Offspring. This is all documented on my Twitter. Like, you can go look. And then I started watching football again, and then I was talking shit about football on X. I was talking
Diva
shit.
touches the grass.
Yeah, Diva touched the grass. That's all I did. And then
Thanks,
I didn't
Chris.
I didn't go after anybody. I didn't do anything. So that's why this whole, and then it went away. It went away. Like, no one cares about me anymore. It went away. No one cares. That's how life works. No one cares. Like,
I think it's my point is the big problem with Jer Bear there is he cares more than anybody else talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, I remember, people are insane. Like, I remember I was reading a book, and then I'm going to press play. I remember I was literally logged off the internet and reading a book, and I forgot what book I was reading. I was reading a book. I think it was a Ahsoka book. I was reading a book in my apartment when I was, like, before I got my house. I was living in my apartment and by myself. So I was reading my book, and it was, like, quiet time. And I get a message from a creator saying, so-and-so messaged me saying that you're trying to come after me. And I'm like, how? And then they like showed me like the most obscure thing in the world that was like total bullshit. And I'm like, do you know what I'm actually doing? And I literally took a picture of what I was doing. I'm reading a book. I don't give a fuck about you. And so then we laughed it off. And then like the person that tried to start shit with me, I stopped being friends with them because I'm like, you're weird. I'm sitting here reading a book and you're trying to like create a fight with me and another person for no reason. If you're in my Discord, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah.
Anime Chris is right. This is high school bullshit.
Yeah. I think he was the kid in high school that was bullying people, and now he's getting roasted and can't handle it. Absolutely. See, I watched a Serbian film on YouTube. That's how I know that YouTube systems are messed up. Exactly.
That they should 100% be restored. Bluesky, however, was attempting to contact the owner of Rumble, claiming that Jeremy got the Kino Casino banned.
Hambly really fucked up today. Like, he's done like the worst possible thing that he could have possibly done.
While there was no definitive evidence that Jeremy was responsible for the ban, the ban reason was irregular because it was for posting previously removed content that violates terms of service and posting from creators.
That's another thing. There is no proof that Jeremy actually did it, but the way that Jeremy's behaving is making us think that it's him, and he will never, and people will always think it's him because of the way that he's behaving. And I said that publicly. It doesn't matter if he's innocent or not. The way
he
that
publicly said, I just have to send a text. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, so he's cooked for the rest of his career. He's a flagger. It doesn't matter if he did it or not.
Have channel restrictions or have been terminated. Neither should have applied to the Kino Casino Clip channel. While Worski's main channel was banned alongside the Clip channel, allegedly neither had a strike, and the Clip channel itself is allegedly owned by their editor, not Worski.
Posting content from creators with a current channel restriction or creators who have been terminated under our terms. Now, we're not banned from YouTube, and it's not our channel. He's not actually attacked our livelihood. We didn't make any money from that channel. We never took a penny from that channel. All of the money from that channel went to our editor Flaked because he has a family.
While deplatforming has become somewhat standard in the online space, Jeremy's contemporaries, as frequent targets of deplatforming, view this action as a sin. Tales of such are remembered even a decade later.
Parallels with Matt Jarbo are really crazy, aren't they? Matt Jarbo got famous.
Yeah, Anime Chris, I do think he did it at this point. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. I do think he did it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do think that Quartering made a phone call. I think he did. I think he made a phone call. I don't know if what Yellow Flash said, that if it's true that YouTube is going to do a thorough investigation on it.
I doubt they will.
I don't think that. I think that's cap. But do I think that the Quartering did a phone call or a text? Yeah, I did. I do. I do believe that.
I think they're going to dedicate like 80 hours a weekend overtime and go, oh, we couldn't find anything.
Yeah, like, no.
Right?
Do I honestly believe there's a YouTube rep following, like, going through this Quartering bullshit? Absolutely not. $1 billion company looking into 2 Canadians on Kick and a fucking fat gamer word. Do I really think $1 billion
What is up
company?
with Canadians causing hell?
Do I really think that $1 billion company is looking into this? No, I do not. And if that makes me a bitch, oh well. I don't think that, but do I think Quartering made a text? Yes, I do.
For being flagged down by Zoe Quinn. That's how he blew up. That's how he reached the heights that he reached on YouTube.
Wait, what did you say?
Damn it, Canada.
Yeah, it's all the Canadians' fault. Okay, we're almost done with the video.
And it all came crashing down when it was revealed that the same thing that he made himself a victim out of, he was doing to others. And here we have Jeremy Hambly doing the exact same thing.
Can I just add this? On entertainment worldwide, on X, we are the most posted about thing on Twitter right now. Above MAGA influencers split over Israel and U.S. foreign policy. That's right. This story is above what the political news is right now.
The news of the Kino Casino's banning had grown alongside disdain for Jeremy, so much so that the casino's ongoing stream was featured on the front page of Kick.
Yeah.
Even more creators were coming out to speak against Jeremy. While the Kino Casino covered many of the messages of support and other commentary, the amount of support was too great to where they were forced to present only the most prominent creators. Like Brittany Venti, one of the creators that Jeremy made direct sexual comments about during his most infamous drunken stream, and a newly resurfaced different drunken stream.
Let me tell you this about
Ooh, I had to censor with what I was about to say. Brittany Venti been here for a while, hasn't she?
Huh. I think she has.
I'll leave that there. I'll leave it there. I'm leaving it alone. I said what I said. I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to say
Didn't
she's
she
been
get
here.
her start with the "He Will Not Divide Us" shit?
I don't know, but she's been here for a while.
So as much as the host do either.
I would give everything I had to have babies with that girl.
Venti, after the clips resurfaced of
For the love
Jeremy
of
being
God.
a creep, a pervert, talking about how he would give up everything that he has in this world, including his wife, his mansion, his YouTube channels, just for a chance to impregnate Brittany Venti, okay? And also clips of him directly being drunk and creepy with her on live stream. She said that she was going to go scorched earth, that she was going to
She
do a
would fit
stream
in so
on
well with the Red Pill podcasters.
I don't mean to be mean
Venti?
about it, but like, do I really?
No, Jer.
Do I really think that Quartering meant it when he said that he wanted to have babies with Brittany Venti? No, because I feel like there was a time that a lot of men said that stupid shit. But do I think it was appropriate for him to say that, him being a married man? Absolutely not. But do I believe he said that? Absolutely. But do I think he actually wanted to have babies with Brittany Venti? No. Do I think that whole thing, what he was saying about Cara Divine? What's her name? Cara Divino? Whatever. Cara Garano. Yeah, Cara Garano. Sorry, Cara Divine. Cara Garano. Do I believe that fantasy that he wanted? Yeah, I absolutely believe that part.
Well, I mean, given his Reddit search history, never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. But do I think he actually meant what he said about to Brittany? No, I think that was him being an idiot. That's just my opinion.
I think it's us living in 2026. It's like, listen, some things you just didn't need to say.
Yeah, it was 2020. Like, I just would like to know when he said it, because if it was like 2016, 2018, like, fuck off. Who cares?
Jeremy Hambly exposing him. Well, Jared didn't want this to happen because he's desperate to control the narrative, and that's how we end up where we end up.
Yeah, Brie Larson. Exactly. Like, Yeah.
Now, so he starts DMing her saying he's acting a little female coded lately. No doubt, buddy. No doubt, buddy.
To add to Jeremy's comments, it was now being alleged that he attempted to cheat with a porn star.
Why the fuck does she have this? Well, Ralph and her have now come out to say that Jeremy tried to cheat on his wife with Scarlett Hampton. By the way, Scarlett is based in the Milwaukee area, not very far from Jared's home, in his home state.
Why?
Jeremy in a stream played the video game Crimson
All the
Desert while
frickin'
noticeably becoming
things.
more intoxicated.
The one thing porn stars will do is keep receipts.
Here's
So
the
why
thing.
would you go to a porn star of all things?
But wait. And I'm not trying to start a rumor. I'm asking a question. Wasn't she connected to Nick Rekieta?
I don't know.
Dan? Wasn't she connected to Nick Rekieta?
I don't know if Dan's still here.
No, I'm upstairs microwaving pizza. No, I think it's Ralph. She's
No, I
engaged
knew
to
it
Ralph.
was Ralph, but like I recalled. Okay, Anime Chris is saying yes. I remember there was a thing that Nick Rekieta was involved. Okay, Anime Chris is saying it. I got it
like-
right. Yeah, I remember seeing something. Kenny
Why?
saying yes. I remember. Yep. She was
Why?
involved with
She
Nick
was,
Rekieta. I was right.
I think
Of
it was,
all things, a porn star, they keep receipt legitimately on purpose.
Also, I think part of it's also like she was on Chrissy Bear's podcast too, because Chrissy Bear's brings
not
a lot of those people on.
Like I said, I'm not going to deal with the lie. I'm not doing lies today. I'm not dealing with. I'm not doing the lies today. So that's why I think that Jeremy wanted it too. If Nick's getting it, if Ralph's getting it, why can't I get it too?
Also,
I try
imagine
not to
getting
king
turned down.
shame people. It's just all the people.
Why can't I
It's
get
like
it too?
3 roly polies.
Imagine getting turned down by in favor of Ralph.
That is some shit. Like I want to be Eskimo brothers with Rekieta and Ethan, bitch. I want to be part of the Holy Trinity, motherfucker.
Ew.
Again, I'm on YouTube. I can't go further. Oh shit.
And more belligerent at everything that was coming out. The Kino Casino made sure to cover it.
Hey, Maiden.
May I be of assistance?
Yeah, can I put a baby in your belly?
Whoa, buddy!
Nothing yet, by the way,
Creeper
folks.
alert!
Watch
Is she holding up her hero? Gonna force a cream pie in her. There we go.
It's a thing. He brought up cream pies again. It's a thing.
I mean, it is. It's just that
It's his thing.
TOS. I would not go further, ma'am.
It's a thing.
I know you need adults.
It's a thing. I'm just saying. He has a thing. It's a thing. Jeez.
Oh, there it is. He's owning the cream pie meme, folks.
Her Jew bull cuck husband left her here for me.
This is funnier than that whole cup of milk thing with what's his name, Yandere Deaf.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God, Kenny. That is. I used to enjoy Camelot, but then he went the Nick route and all this stuff. Yeah. We'll leave that there, Kenny. We'll leave that
That
there.
really is a tragedy, actually.
We will leave that there about Camelot.
Cup of milk chalice.
We will leave that there, but I know what you're talking about. And my condolences.
No panic diarrheas. Sorry, you'll have to spend your Thursday night somewhere else.
The Walmart janitor asked if he's having panic diarrhea.
Oh no.
That's the real victim
Jeremy was
here.
being brigaded by detractors so
It's that
fiercely
poor
that even
Walmart
several newly
janitor.
promoted chat moderators could not keep up with the constant stream of detractors. This was just on
I
YouTube,
would've
as
quit.
Jeremy was multi-streaming on Kick as well, where his chat ran
don't
rampant
get paid
until he
enough
was
for
notified
this
of it
shit.
and set up his subscriber chat only.
This is the thing. This is not Kino Casino Boys trolls. I saw it on X, and I believe it. He has gotten the attention of the DSP trolls. This is DSP troll shit.
Those trolls don't give a shit.
This
Like-
is what they do. I believe this is not. I think some of this is Kino Casino people. But here's the thing: Kino Casino fans have a job, so they don't have time to do shit like this. Like they're 9-to-5ers, right? DSP trolls do not. They do not work. Their job is to fuck with him. Swear to God. This is
I just put
DSP
solar
shit.
panels in. What are the guys doing the solar panels? He's up on the roof playing the casino. I'm not joking.
Mm-hmm.
Legit, he was up there with the kick on his phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They work. They
That's
work.
a 2-story roof.
Mm-hmm. No, this is no shade. It's just Kino Casino targets people that work. It is no shade. It's no shade. That's why they get all the donos.
After he did so, not a single chat message could be seen, implying his kick chat was entirely made up of detractors. Opposition against Jeremy was innumerable, and support for Jeremy came down to a handful of creators like Melanie Mack, who released a video.
She's another one that's been here for a while, and I'll leave that there too. She's been here for a while.
I would just want to know how much does she gobble. That's all I want to know. How much does she gobble?
She's been here for a while.
Like, all I'm saying is she blocked me on X because I kept posting fucking pictures of empty egg.
He looks like that girl who used to keep all those snakes.
Oh, I think I know you're talking about.
Oh.
The one who, the one that the snake hates Markiplier.
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
That girl is
I've
funny,
seen
though.
that. They had one like Keanu Reeves. No, I like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
It's like a whole
This
bunch
day,
of other
she refutes the
YouTubers.
accusation
We're almost done. We could do this, y'all.
that Jeremy has ever made her uncomfortable, and the accusations that she is constrained to the podcast due to her finances. She also believes that the hate towards Jeremy is manufactured as a topic of the week, and also believes this is Satan's doing, as Jeremy has
that dye
recently
job
come to
is
Christ.
terrible because it looks like your hair is about to fall out.
I was gonna leave that alone too. I'm gonna leave it. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm leaving it alone. Okay, you want back in? Okay, hold on. Let me grab him.
Save us, Hikaru.
At the root of it, it's because he came to Christ.
Melanie's video was not well received to the point that she turned the comments off. Jeremy took a similar strategy on
Her name is Melanie Mac Go Boom. That's her name on YouTube.
I thought her name would be Trailer Park
Ooh,
Kyrie, but we'll leave that alone.
We gotta leave it alone. We gotta move on. We're gonna leave it
Twitter,
alone.
only allowing what appears to be accounts he follows the ability to reply to his posts. His YouTube channel remained uncensored, now brimming with references to the Kino Casino and Bulls. And then the following day, on April 12th, there were two major developments. First, a different channel known as Illicit Clips that hosted a video of Noel discussing the Corey's recent scandal was hit with a community guideline strike under harassment and cyberbullying. As for the second development, a discovery was made. Just 2 days prior, during Jeremy's stream, he pasted a link to Gmail as a way to access it. Briefly, below the address bar were various different links to emails that Jeremy had received.
Thanks for your report to YouTube, Magic the Gathering headquarters. And then
That
it
was
has
his
a confirmation number.
That got unbanned literally the week prior to.
You know what? He has to be a piece of garbage because he plays Magic the Gathering.
No, don't. Wait, hold up. They're not. Don't do that. There's some nice people that play that play that game.
I may dabble a time or two.
I'm just saying, we gotta hold. We're not. Hold up. We can't. You know what? There's bad apples in everything. We can't just be, painting a brush on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, he kind of looks like that dude. Not only does he peak in college, but he looks like that kid that played Magic the Gathering and Catholic school and then got butthurt when the nuns took his cards away.
Goddamn well he did not play during church. He played Pokemon. Let's not do this.
I said Catholic school.
He was playing Pokemon Catholic school. Fuck all
That's
that.
probably why you always
He
wearing
was
a
playing
baseball
Pokemon at Catholic school
Yeah.
because they wouldn't let him near the Yu-Gi-Oh because it was pagan worship.
Yeah, it was pagan worship. Yeah, imagine him trying to bring Dark Magician into church, into the house of God. Dark Magician girl.
He's got this pyramid eye medallion talking to him. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
These email headers read, YouTube support, and thanks for your report to YouTube. As this was under the NTQ headquarters Gmail, an email tied to various accounts, including his Obsolete Media account, formerly known as MTG
You just got
headquarters,
caught in
this was
4K.
taken as strong evidence that Jeremy was the source of the
Again, he could apologize.
reports. It did not help that he had failed to show the report
Man, F
history
his
for Obsolete
apologies.
Media.
I would be
Jeremy, not
taking
even
him
an
down
hour
the
later,
hill at
refuted
this
this.
point.
No, he can't.
You messing with my money.
He can't apologize now. He just has to go to rehab. He has to go to rehab now. That's the only recourse he has. Is rehab. That's it. Rehab and atoning. That's all he has now. No, the
I'm looking at this post right now. How did autists get into this?
Yeah, like the apologies is gone. You can't apologize anymore. It's atonement. No, it's rehab and atonement. And when he streams, he has a sponsor sitting next to him. That's going to be his life for the next 5 years. That's my advice. No shade.
That at least one of the emails
I
were
say
related
just
to
go
his
apply
Obsolete Media
for
account being
Amazon.
demonetized.
Where's Rewired Soul? Rewired Soul will help him.
Jeremy's statement was not so easily believed, as the email lacked the header, meaning it cannot be cross-referenced to the link seen in the clip. It also mentions nothing about
you for that.
What did you say? I was pressing play.
she said he should go work for Amazon. I said, LC, if I get my fucking package and it's covered in poo, I'm blaming your ass.
Yeah, that's gonna be your fucking fault because he would shit in a Canadian box. He hates Canadians right now.
Apparently.
The report being received as the subject of the email was an appeal.
Oh,
Two
buddy,
far
come
different,
kid,
distinct
what
types
the
of emails from YouTube support. When asked why he hasn't shown the report history for Unsleeved Media, Jeremy responded only by calling the person asking the question desperate. And when asked about why the subject of the email was not tied to the previously seen address bar suggestions, Jeremy outright ignored the question. As another piece of evidence against Jeremy, this creator claims to have reported their own channel with a...
I don't even know why
He
he
can work at
responded.
McDonald's.
He just should have kept it moving. He's so stupid. When you get caught in 4K like this, it's either you own up to it or you keep it pushing. Kitty said, not rewire, so, oh no, let him stay wherever he is. Oh my God, Kitty's a fool.
separate channel they own. What they found is the subject of the email they received is word for word what appeared in Jeremy's address bar suggestion. Additionally, a stream from a smaller creator covering the situation was taken down. Jeremy's email scandal, along with many other developments, would be covered in the Kino Casino's 11-hour April 13th stream.
I never
It
thought
opened-
I'd be so
I like
blessed
how
to have a
Joon
9
the
to
King
5.
would not give that smaller creator a shout out of who got flagged. He just said it was a smaller creator and wouldn't show the creator's name. That is some petty shit, Joon the King. You said, I ain't gonna give your YouTube channel any promo. I know that's right, bitch.
with a newer theory that the courting was able to get the Kino.
You have to be at a certain sub count for me to talk about you, bitch. That's why I didn't make it to the documentary because my bitch it's not even at 500. While he was making the video, he's like, where's the Daphoenixdiva at? Bitch, it's not even at 500. I ain't giving that bitch no shit. Then give me shit. Then give me zombie kill shit. Did not have us in the video, which I was fine with, but I'm just being messy.
Casino banned not through email, but through a phone call.
Quartering made a phone call. He has a contact at YouTube that's high up behind the scenes. God only knows how the fuck he got this contact. But it's a complete cloak and dagger conspiracy with this fellow. Yeah. It's so insidious the way that this was done. It was done 30 minutes before the close of business hours in California. The reason it was done like that is so that nobody could contact their YouTube rep until Monday. So we weren't even able to contact our own YouTube representative until noon today Eastern time to begin the process of reversing this. In his DMs with Josh Moon, he says he doesn't even have to flag. He says, I'm not going to flag.
Yeah, it was a tech. It wasn't. It was a text
Yeah,
message.
they're not going to investigate that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you 30 minutes out the door and you hear this crap? Like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Get out my face.
All I have to do is make one phone call. That's what he says.
The Kino Casino claims to now have influential creators, such as H3H3, reaching out to YouTube on their behalf. And not only did the Kino Casino claim other large creators backed up their phone call theory, creator Yellow Flash publicly stated it was the case.
Just for your own peace of mind.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash Yellow Flash. It's just like, I don't know what it is, but like, I'm being careful with
He
him.
needs to take his medication.
I'm being careful with him. I'm not saying he's a liar. I don't want smoke with Yellow Flash. I just think there's something off. That's just my opinion. I think there's something off. And I could be wrong, but I don't know. I get the, you know, the little tap on the shoulder. I have a little tap on my shoulder about him.
I pinged one of our guys last night about the quartering drama.
Yellow Flash has been on my block list for many years.
He's odd. I don't know. Yeah, I got the same weird.
He just needs to take his
I
medication.
don't know
That's
what
what he
it
sounds like
is,
to
and
me.
I'm not trying to sway anybody. I'm just saying I just don't think he's 100%. That's just my opinion. I don't think he's 100%.
I mean, I think I'm pretty sure he got some personal information released by somebody over this whole quartering.
He said some racist stuff that kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Don't put anyone off.
His estimation based on the back end is that the casino was taken down from a personal request, you see, exactly like Hambly said it would go down in the DMs with Josh, because all the user reports were deemed nonsense by the automated system all week, except a privacy claim that also failed to hold up to manual review. He's on the security side, but did say this is almost certainly an off-platform point of contact. Call, text, email.
Jeremy refuted this theory. His dismissal of it was hardly satisfactory.
This crazy theory, you mean what you told us yourself, Jeremy? What we showed earlier in this presentation, when you told Josh Moon that all you had to do was make
I am
one
so
phone
mad
call
he's got a
to take
golf
our
shirt
channel
on
down.
right now.
This crazy theory from some
PvP
unknown source. You mean you?
lost a lot of weight.
The unknown source
talking
is
about that
literally
with,
your own DMs and your own
and
words.
Chris in the
Kino Casino then
Discord, we're
shifted to covering a long
watching-
history
we're
of
doing a
Jeremy's
live
hypocrisy
reaction
involving
to it.
harassment.
No, like he's taking care of his skin.
I
You can
swear,
tell that he washes his face now and he uses
Like, he was
toner.
big.
Put some pimple patches on.
Yeah, like no, it looks like he's really taking care of himself because he used
I
to
think he's
look.
actually dropped like 20.
Yeah,
maybe
he's
40.
losing
Maybe he has a
weight.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he's losing weight. So shout out to him.
and how demanding he was for others to show proof of harassment when now he himself was failing to do such a thing. The Kino Casino also covered more of Jeremy's recently uncovered exploits.
When I was in my teens, I had one threesome. It was just two guys, and it was.
He's participating in sexual acts with other men.
Wait, two guys.
Whoa!
Like I said, if this is what you're into, that's fine. It doesn't need to be our business. It doesn't need to be your fetish. What you
No,
like,
no, no,
what
no,
you
no.
do
That's not true. We find
privately.
out the day you die. We find out the day you die when you're in the retirement community.
Like if we find out about your boyfriend the day you die, that's different. If you find I don't care. You know what I mean? But the thing that kills me about this man is that he's publicly putting it out there, and then when people make fun of him for it, he gets all mad. That's what I don't understand about this.
I think it would have just, if he had just, showed off his kinks, just like Hikaru and Anime Chris do, and just not care, he wouldn't have been shat on so badly.
No,
Hikaru doesn't care.
But that's the thing is that Hikaru, he said what he said at his own right, but he's confident in their own sexuality and what they're into that you can't say shit to him. You can't make fun of him. You can't do any because.
Oh, by the way, Hikaru, they drained the pool. They drained the pool in Atlanta. I hope you know that.
Oh shit!
Three.
He had threesomes with two men. The math, Kenny, you a fool for that.
Oh no!
It was two guys and a girl. It's two
That's
guys
why I
and a girl.
didn't cause a fire with his fat
It
ass.
was two. It was two guys and a girl.
They had a four-way.
Again,
that's an
mess
orgy.
around and cause a fire.
That's an
That
orgy.
still ain't mathing.
That's not a threesome.
That's still not mathing. Yeah, he said threesome though, so
That's
the
an
math still ain't
orgy.
mathing.
Two men and a girl.
Unless it was male, female.
Or it's male, female. I mean, one does it up the one hole, and then you got the other two.
You know what? Some men, want their prostate massaged. So
Was it
maybe
pole to pole or hole to hole?
True.
What's
so
your guess?
maybe that's what quarter.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Three. Girls got three. So
yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Maybe that's what maybe
Mind
quartering.
you, I'm a top, so
Yeah,
not
maybe
me.
quartering's into that. But I'm just saying, if you don't want us to know this, then don't talk about it. I would, by the way, quartering, I wouldn't be talking about you wanting your prostate rubbed if you didn't put this information out there. I'm just saying.
Also, none of these options are tasteful in any fashion just because the quartering's involved.
Yeah, that's why
No
we're
one's-
talking shit about it. Yeah, by the way.
And Jeremy, just to let you know, none of us are kink shaming you. We're just letting you know.
We're just letting you know we're talking about because you brought it up. But by the way, I could give a shit if you want your. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh.
You're not in my life. You're not in I'm not fucking you. I don't.
I
Need
mean,
to
if
know
it was
about
in
your
novel
sex
form, I
stats.
might read it.
Yeah, I'm unless I'm fucking you, I don't need to know what you're doing. What the fuck? Oh, Kenny said must have happened at band camp, right?
He was watching a
one
threesome
time,
with two guys and a girl.
What's actually happening?
It's never one
It's just
time.
like third person.
The Kino Casino's banning had triggered a fierce Streisand effect. Normally, these tales of Jeremy only reached the dedicated viewers of their clip channel or live stream. The clip channel's
Exactly.
videos rarely surpassed 100,000 viewers.
That's
Now,
what I
even just this
said.
VOD on Kick.
They're saying what I said at the beginning. He's saying exactly what I said at the beginning. Their channel probably hit like 30K views about the quartering. It was not high views at all, but this is the Streisand effect.
Was more than double that. What's more, the Kino Casino stream had a segment where they
caused
shouted out
it.
various creators who had tweeted
It's
or made
that-
videos
it's
in
that
support of
clear
them. This amounted to 78
Cognitive
creators with
dissonance. Like
hundreds
you have to
to
deny
millions.
everything because you're a Republican. You can never be a bottom if you're a Republican.
And then also, even though H3 stream was awful as hell, I don't know how he still has an audience. I try to watch the H3
It's
shit.
because of the free Palestine Israel thing.
It
I'm not joking.
was-
Like if you go on TikTok, that's how he's survived so far.
It was awful. But the fact of the matter is, quartering, you fucked up so bad that you put left-leaning social justice warrior H3 in a compromising position of putting PPP.
Okay, that did not sound right. I'm about to throw up. Don't call him that ever again.
Social justice warrior SJW.
Yeah. Oh God.
He is though, isn't he? Maybe I'm wrong.
He's a cuckold. He's just a cuckold. That's all he is.
Maybe
A
I'm
diaper
wrong.
wearing cuckold.
Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, the
talking about
fact that
Jeremy
you
or
have
H3?
H3 talking about
H3.
PPP is crazy. Yeah, that was my point. I could be wrong. I thought he was SJW. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Things have changed.
Of subscribers. Within were some former and even current friends of Jeremy. Even enemies of the casino were reaching out in support. Never has Jeremy faced such large-scale opposition. And the worst part of it all was that he could not rely on his typical tactics of dismissing the criticism or manipulating the narrative to support.
Because none of this is political. That's why he can't, because none of this is political. And it's not the left.
And he's trying to make it political. That's the worst part.
They're taking stuff he says publicly online and then pointing and laughing. That, what do you say against that? Nothing. You don't say anything. Ideally, you just shut up and let it blow over.
No, but he's such an idiot. He's such an idiot that he wants to address.
He's trying to
everything.
make this political, and he's doing it in the worst way possible.
There's nothing political about this.
Even if
I
it
know,
was
but I'm
true
just
who
saying
Jeremy
because
spoke, and
he identifies as a Republican, he's trying to.
But he can't. But he can't. He can't say that this is a political attack because PPP is completely right wing, Bible Belt, anti-LGBTQ, all of that. Like everything that Cordery claims to believe in, PPP actually believes in, and has said it time and time again. Like PPP actually lives the life that Cordery says that he lives, quote unquote. So he can't say PPP is coming after me for my political beliefs because PPP will be all like, because like there was a stream that PPP did with the creator of Earthward Jim. I forgot what his name was, and their discussion, they went back and forth with each other with Bible verses. It was crazy work.
Like I said, he used to be.
Yeah, you definitely from Jersey saying crazy work.
It was. It was like they were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with Bible. They were literally debating with Bible verses. So I'm like, no, PPP is not the one. If you're going to say you're a religious person and all that, do not go against PPP because he will get you together.
There was a time where PPP was going after Mel after she was doing the Bible readings, and he went full Southern Baptist preacher.
Doug Tinapal. Thank you, Anime Chris. His name was Doug Tinapal. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was Doug, but I couldn't remember the last name.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost done.
Had no hand in the casino's ban, the hate towards him was too great and melded with rhetoric from the enemies he's collected from the past 10 years. This is to say that even outside the Kino Casino, Jeremy had made so many enemies that ostensibly, the collective attack on Jeremy was partly the result of years of pent-up frustration. Years of hiding behind the status of his allies and politics. Years of manipulating narratives to benefit him or dismiss criticism. The day was finally here where Jeremy...
The guy with the Sailor Moon, who had his dick out. Like, this would be the perfect time to get at him, Jeremy.
He's not. I know what you're talking about. Just Jared. He's not.
Yeah, pro Jared. Like, this would be the best. I'm like, hey, you was talking about me and my marriage. Hello.
No, pro Jared. It has completely fucked off, and he wants to stay fucked off.
We need something similar, but Canadian.
Yeah, like pro Jared is.
No, we have enough Canadians, Dan.
Like
Stop it.
Like the completionists, they both just want to fuck off and just live the rest of their life out in peace. Like they just completely fucked off, both of them.
He could no longer hide. He was now entirely unequipped to face these consequences, and entirely exposed to the derogation of the Kino Casino that even previously he was unable to rival. Just typing weekend in Jeremy's live chat will result in a ban. His paranoia had grown so great that his regular viewers were not only being exposed to Jeremy's antics through constant brigading of detractors, but also being caught in the crossfire.
I've been a fan of Jeremy since 2017. Why was my other account just banned for asking why there are so many comments getting deleted? This is wild. I'm 63. This is wild. I'm 63 years old, and never have I seen this before. When he's banning his boomer audience.
63.
Weekend Discusser, the 63-year-old, was just banned. Just straight
Weekend Discusser? Wait, his name was Weekend Discusser? That may not be
They may
real.
have been a troll. I really want to believe.
The walls were closing in, allies were scarce, viewers were menacing, and this was not even the pinnacle of what Jeremy had to face.
I think he's totally fucked up, if you want me to be honest. I think he's totally fucked up, and I think it was a massive mistake to try to deplatform Kino Casino. I mean, he kind of is. I mean, I would say it's something like that.
Asmongold has said that he did it. That's not good.
It's reached the normies.
That's not good.
You know it's bad when someone who doesn't wash his ass every day gets to you.
That's bad.
And he's felt he's finished. Maybe, I don't know.
Asmongold, a top Twitch streamer and creator Jeremy favors, but scantily covered, was not only opposed to him, but also his chat was full of Kino Casino references. Even Melanie Mack was someone who talked favorably of Asmongold just as recent as a week ago. But this screenshot serves more than to just prove that. It is also relevant because she removed nearly her entire catalog of videos on her commentary channel. The videos on screen are all that remain. But as things were heating up, PPP on Twitter and on the most recent Kino Casino stream announced that he had a non-refundable family vacation booked. The show would
Allegedly, he went to the wrestling event that that just happened, allegedly.
WrestleMania?
Allegedly.
Have to return 8 days later on the 22nd.
heard
Other
that was
creators and the
ass.
Kino Casino's viewers would have to do for the meantime. On Jeremy's kick,
All
a
right,
lone
here.
viewer subscribed to spam the chat full of Kino Casino emotes. The most frequently used is an image exemplifying Jeremy's balding. And on Kiwi Farms, it was discovered that Jeremy has the Kino Casino followed on his kick account. And on the 15th, yet another video was taken down covering Jeremy. Even still, this hardly did anything to slow down the many new videos being made on him. Videos that were outperforming Jeremy's own videos in the YouTube search. Another reason Jeremy's videos are being outperformed by those covering him is that the comment sections are now made up of detractors. These people click on a video for the singular purpose of commenting. Because they only watch a second or two before pausing and leaving, it kills Jeremy's average view duration and makes YouTube promote his videos less and less. That was not the case with Jeremy's YouTube Shorts. These videos have been far outperforming his standard videos. Upon viewing any of these, the reason is rather clear. Jeremy takes a viral video, adds 3 seconds of introductory commentary, and that is his entire contribution. This is a compilation a Twitter user made of such a thing.
Check this out. Check this out.
I'm shocked Joon The King brought this up, to be honest with you, because I thought that this wasn't like I felt like what the quartering is doing with this. He's not the only one that does it. Is it shitty what the quartering is doing? Absolutely, but a lot of people are doing this. A lot of people.
And I don't think it had anything to do with the quartering. I think it was like the final straw. But I think
I actually thought it was a TikTok video at first.
And it had nothing to do with the conversation that we were having about flagging channels. How is him being a taking the shortcut of making shorts have anything to do with what's happening with the Kino Casino?
No, it's not even that. Like YouTube is now doing something with shorts, aren't they? Like they're cracking down on that.
Yeah,
now?
my
basically what
yes
I
and no,
noticed-
but they're trying to
yeah.
get more views on shorts because my short videos, which never got viral, all of a sudden are going viral.
Yeah, YouTube is trying to take the TikTok market, and so they're doing a bunch of tests. So like one of these tests was that they were making less YouTube video full recommendation and increasing more shorts recommendation. But the big people that were like the big the big creators complained about it, saying them listening the recommendation for full content was hurting them financially. So then YouTube kind of backtracked it and basically is now showing less shorts. And then also, well, they're still showing more shorts available, but they also added the option, which I thought was stupid, was you could completely remove the option of seeing shorts altogether. So if you don't want to see shorts at all, you can actually have that in your setting now.
YouTube, just be YouTube.
Yeah,
TikTok,
it's just
TikTok.
I understand what they were trying to
TikTok's
do.
going to hell, but
I
that's a whole
understand what
different
they were trying
conversation.
to do, like trying to get the TikTok market, because Instagram is trying to get the TikTok market, and so does Facebook. So I get it, I do. But YouTube just being YouTube.
Check this out. Again, check this out.
Jeremy was not pleased with the criticism directed at his YouTube Shorts.
All right, well, that is the
He's
show
allowed to be
for
lazy,
today.
though.
I've
It's
got
his
to do a
channel.
bunch of low effort short slop that everyone's really mad about. I've got to do
but at
that,
the
even
same
though
time,
everyone
no
does
one's
it.
not
And
allowed to laugh
instead
at
of
it
complaining about it, you could just do it yourself.
Jeremy's main
You
channel
know,
content was far underperforming. His shorts were being criticized for lacking critical commentary needed to satisfy fair use. Yet,
I agree. Everyone's doing it. That isn't real. It's not real criticism. It's just quartering, putting out shit content, which we already know he does. So I don't understand why we're talking. That's just me. Quartering doing
was one of
horrible
the-
content. It's like, okay, but that's not what we're talking about.
Well, that was one of the things, and it's going to go back a ways apparently. Susie Lou is just like, well, everyone does it.
Well, the Susie Lou thing was different because she was striking people for
Hey,
using her
guys,
image.
let's be careful with the Susie Lou. We don't want
but
to
that
summon that
I
whore.
get what you're saying, Dan, but that was different because she was actually attacking channels for using her picture in the thumbnail.
Our forehead's so fucking dead.
And she was saying using her picture in the thumbnail is copyright infringement. So that's why she got fucked. But yes, I understand what you're saying, but I just want to add clarity.
Yeah.
She digged her hole. But technically it's stealing. I agree. Like that's why when I try to do reaction and when I try to do these streams, I try to transform it the best. I transform it. Because by the way, Joon The King could come after me for using his content. He could, and I would fold because I'm broke, and it's fine. But at the end of the day, he could come after me, even though I feel like I'm transforming this the best way that I can. I feel like I did a good job transforming this, but people can argue.
he still had Rumble. He is both looking forward to a massive year on platform who claims to always have his.
What did you say?
I think we got a good ratio of.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But
he could. And her man liked watching Diva dance too. If you know, you know. That was I don't know. Do I feel bad for doing that? Maybe.
Nah, you
Maybe.
probably
I don't
shouldn't,
know.
honestly.
I thought it was
think that
funny.
fair.
Feel bad for what?
When I twerked and her boyfriend watched.
Well, that's more action than he's been getting at home. But
That says more about him than you, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
like, but this was like 6-7 years ago, so I can really give a shit. It was funny.
Back. On one of the tweets, creator Nicholas Diorio commented, quote, "Didn't you just stream to
Yeah, I get it, Kenny. Like, he's a douchebag for doing that.
82 people there the other day?" Unquote. Jeremy did not respond. Separately, Jeremy advertised how easy it is to get a Rumble deal. Yet, Jeremy's chopped attitude quickly failed to reveal his penetrating rage. It was here that he sarcastically and furiously claimed that everything that has been flagged ever was him. He also doubled down on not taking a break.
Someone's coming in the clutch. Quartering is allowed to be lazy with his channel. He's also allowed to be a creep at the Ren Fair. Neither have anything to do with flagging. I agree.
Oh no, yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I think we should stick to the problem at hand, which is the flagging. But I think that if people want to make fun of him for being lazy and being a creep at the Renaissance Fair, go on ahead. But do I think it should be something that should be like, this was in? Like, we need to focus on getting people's channels back. If that makes sense.
Today I found out, actually, this morning, he got banned from the Ren Fair.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Banned from the Ren Fair.
That's hilarious.
Because he's being a creep.
That's hilarious.
On account of the harassment of the staff. This led into yet another, presumably drunken tirade. Another sign of Jeremy being undone, as he had claimed to have quit alcohol cold turkey just a few days prior. Perhaps this was the reason Jeremy was...
Yeah, I've been to the Renaissance Fair. I'm not excusing what Quartering did, but did I see that when I went to the Renaissance Fair myself? What he did? Yeah.
Those people didn't stream it, probably, though, I'm guessing.
He's flagging because people are doing that. Yeah, talking about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, us talking about the flagging. That's why I want to focus on the flagging, Anime Chris. Yeah. Yeah, like, we need to focus on the flagging. I want us to stay focused, because that's the one thing I can't stand about the community is there's too many people with ADD and ADHD that we lose focus.
Hey, I'm unmedicated. Okay, I refuse to gain that weight.
Feeling personally attacked here.
And I'm just like, dude, come on, let's focus. We're trying to stop the flagging. We're trying to get the channels back. Like, stop it, you guys. Like, come on, let's focus here. If we want to make fun of this, that's one thing. But like making this like a point of contention and an argument is like, no. The argument is flagging gotta stop. Come on, you guys. Come on, team. Let's stick to the plan.
Lashing out even more heavily. On April 17th, Chris Pavlovsky...
But is it funny? Yes, but let's stick to the plan. It is funny. Ha ha ha. But let's stick to the plan.
...stated that no creator has a 5-year deal with Rumble or even close to it.
Jenkins.
I think Chris is a liar. Crowder did have a deal, and Russell Brand did have a deal. We know that's a fact. We know as a fact that Russell Brand and Crowder has a deal with Rumble. So we're not going to deal with the lies. Also, Academics had a deal with Rumble too. It wasn't 5 years.
Why? Why are there so many pedophile creeps in one fucking channel?
What an odd niche for your platform to kind of corner there.
You got 3 guys with issues with women.
With allegations. Yeah, but Academics had a deal. It wasn't 5 years, but he did have an exclusive deal with Rumble. But we're not going to lie. Russell Brand and Crowder absolutely had a big deal with Rumble. And then I think Nick Rekieta had a deal with Rumble.
Russell Brand, the actor? The British guy?
Yeah, because he got banned from YouTube.
Who
so he
owns
went
a
to
cult?
Rumble. Yeah, he got banned from YouTube and went to Rumble. And then, who else?
Oh, wait, that's not
on that I gotta make Chris on that Rumble Island. Oh my god.
On that Rumble Island. Russell Brand admitted it. Yeah, like we're not gonna no. It was Russell Brand, Crowder, Academics went over
Wasn't
there.
it just on Piers Morgan?
No, Nick Rekieta was at Rumble too. Do y'all remember when Nick Rekieta was at Rumble? Nick Rekieta had a huge deal with Rumble. So him saying Rumble has that market niche, word. That's a fact.
Yeah, market niche of creeps.
Word.
That explains why.
But yeah, so like this
Canadians...
whole him saying no creator has a 5-year deal with Rumble, he's being dishonest. Maybe they change their deal every year, but like you're not going to say that Russell Brand, Crowder, Nick Rekieta before he fell off, like during the Johnny Depp thing, we're not gonna act like they didn't have big deals.
Crowder fell off after what he did to his
we're
pregnant
not
wife.
we're not gonna do it. Maybe they don't
That
have
was a
them
rough-
but maybe they don't have a 5-year deal anymore. But I do know for a fact that Rumble was signing creator deals, so he needs to, chill on that. Like I said, I'm not gonna deal with the lies today. I'm not gonna deal with the lies. If you want to lie, I'm not dealing with it today. Maybe tomorrow, but I'm not allowing lies today.
Jeremy's $5-year $1 million contract with Rumble was a sham. As if this day could not get any worse for Jeremy, the H3 podcast dedicated yet another episode to him, covering his old and recent scandals.
Thank you, Anime Chris. Ricada was pulling money back then. Thank you. I like my chat because my chat's not gaslighting me. I appreciate you, chat, for not gaslighting me.
Even recontextualizing the Basement King event.
He's angry that his wife went for pizza without him. And I'll give credit to Diorio for this, and it makes a lot of sense. He was like, I wonder if that's code for fooling around with other people.
H3H3 even commended PPP for his dedication, deeming him to be one of, if not the most dedicated, passionate, and entertaining troll. Jeremy had set everyone against him, but he appeared unrelenting when on the 18th, yet another video was taken down. This time it was a video by Luther Morgan, the author that wrote a book on lol
So he gave credit to Luther Morgan.
cows that Jeremy unwittingly promoted. Luther in his removed video reinforces the notion that Jeremy does not roast his coffee. In a separate event, and even though
Ricada was #1 one time, Anime Chris.
Yeah.
He was #1. During the
He was
Johnny
on the
Depp,
front
he was #1. Yeah, he was #1.
And now he's Dr. Roxo.
Yeah, no. It wasn't
just does
Johnny. No. I take that back. That was a lie. He was #1 during Rittenhouse, I believe. He was #1 during Rittenhouse. The lady with the purple hair was #1 for the Johnny Depp trial. Forgot what her name was. You remember that lawyer with the purple hair?
The lawyer chick?
Yeah, with the purple hair. I'm not trying to be
damn it,
disrespectful. I can't remember
I
her
know who
name.
you're talking about too. Shit.
We know, because you know why we don't remember her name? Because she's like honest. I'll put it to you that way. She's one of the more honest YouTubers.
Yeah. Like it's no shade. But yeah, he was #1 with Rittenhouse. That's a fact. And then that lady was #1 for Johnny Depp, but he was top 5. That's I was just correcting myself. That's what happened.
Emily. Yes.
Emily something. Yes.
Kenny's got it.
Emily something. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny.
Jeremy had made it a point that his wife is not at all in the public space, he posted this image of his wife. This image is sourced from Jeremy's lengthy YouTube community post. In said post, he
I don't even care about Jeremy, and I know what his wife looks like. Like, stop it, Jeremy. Your wife is
I
civilian.
didn't.
Your wife is civilian, but like, don't act like you hit your wife. Because like, I can actually say that like with my current situation, I never revealed. I'll say little things about my situation, but like, I never revealed a name. I never showed a picture. I'll just say things like,
Well, I mean, I've got like 2 videos with my husband in it.
yeah, but
on
like
TikTok.
with my ex-husband, like, yeah, I did have stuff. He did come on camera. My ex-husband did, but that was like the only person I ever brought on camera. Everyone else, no, I never had a relation. That was the only relationship I had on camera. Any other relationships or situationships, I just talk about it, but I don't put them out there. And that's just because of shit like this. It's not for public fodder.
denies the cuck allegations, states that they've been doxxed, and have people showing up to his house, etc. While Jeremy's claims could be true, he has failed to show evidence of these happenings. Furthermore, he's using the exact same strategy to deflect criticism from him that he used in 2020
Hassan has nothing to do with this. Shut up.
when H3H3 made their content court on him.
This is the ADHD shit that I was talking about.
Though the Kino Casino and the return of the mac and cheese
Okay, stop
allegations
calling
are far
us
more
out.
offensive, Jeremy has invited speculation on his marriage, not just from various clips of him talking about his wife, such as in Basement Peen clip. He has also made countless sexual comments towards various women, live with little remorse. It is an undeniable fact that Jeremy is a persistent sexual harasser who frequently expresses interest in other women. And it is also possible that Jeremy, in continuing to post images of his wife, is inviting even more harassment. The internet sees him as a target, and the more he discusses the
looks
harassment
younger
those
than
close to him are
him.
receiving without evidence, the more it appears
She's Emily D. Baker. Thank you. She's a vegan.
Yeah. So she's.
Which I know that because he put that information out there, by the way.
You're black, Hikaru.
he is using them as a shield,
That's
which makes those
besides
against
the
him even
point.
more aggressive. Even the comments on this post are asking for receipts or any evidence, such as a Ring doorbell recording. This tweet also expresses some of
By the way, Medicare posted ring bell door recordings when he was getting swatted. He posted recordings when he got swatted.
Riot shields it all, yeah.
Yeah, so you can. I have ring. Like I remember, we had like a really bad freeze, and I busted my ass on the step, and like I did the Home Alone fall down my steps.
Oh.
And I got it, and I like showed it to people
Ouch.
because I was like, look at this Home Alone. It was the nasty fall. Oh my
Yeah, that
my
doesn't
back
sound
and
like
my
it felt
arm hurt so bad. But yeah, I was trying to.
Oh, you
feed-
lucky you didn't get the boot.
I was trying to feed my stray cats and busted my ass. I was crying. I was sad. I was in so much pain. That was not fun.
These grievances. Quote, stop looking at it, sharing, and commenting about the photo of my wife that I, the quartering, posted publicly on an account with 2 million subscribers. She's a private person who is terrified over harassment of what I post online. I just want you to...
I say she's a civilian. The whole private person thing, I understand that argument, but I said she's a civilian, which I'll stand by that because she does not have a YouTube channel and she does not post content for herself. Her husband posted her and put her business out there. So, and if she didn't handle that or tell him I'm not comfortable with that, that's on her. But I still stand by, I still stand by my argument that she's a civilian. I'm not.
Again, that's why the only reason I know she has a pilot license.
Yeah,
guess where I got
but
that
because
from.
of her husband. But yeah,
Well,
but overall,
I feel so sorry for her right now
Yeah, because she's a
to have her
civilian.
face on this, and now people know how, and I know how to, unfortunately, dox places and people's jobs and the way people act these days. You just put your wife in a very uncomfortable position.
Yeah, that's why
Piece of shit.
that's why I keep my personal shit, especially with learning and growing and kind of looking back on mistakes I've made. I just think for me, I just think it's best to keep my private life private. I'm happy, and that's all everybody needs to know. I'm happy, and that's it.
Leave my wife alone, unquote. With each post, tweet, and live stream, Jeremy, even with the absence of the casino, was unable to escape the near-endless mockery, and the casino was set to return in just 4 days. As the days passed, Jeremy's anxiety grew. On the 21st, the day before the casino was meant to return, Jeremy on Twitter announced that for the first time in 3 years, his live stream with Melanie Mack and
He's been using a voice. It sounds like a voice distorter, like Medicare does. I think he uses a voice distorter.
Yeah, because he's been talking without breaks, and there's no, you can tell when people's vocal cords are being stressed.
Well, see, I think that's might be because he has an editor on like the quartering.
Yeah, no, like literally, he has a whole team basically.
Claire would be going on break and would be returning May 4th. Jeremy claims this was a decision that was spurred on by burnout. As a result, PPP extended his own vacation by 2 days, calling Jeremy's reasoning bullshit, cowardly, and lazy. PPP adding that the delay would be better for it. This was a prophetic tweet. As if this stream was not delayed, these tweets likely wouldn't have been included or perhaps even posted. Tweets of Jeremy, yet again, announcing mutually assured destruction, claiming the receipts are on his side.
I hate this argument. Nearly everyone profiting off of spreading vicious lies on my names. You did that to Brie Larson, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Get ready.
Shut up.
I'm ready to go off.
And calling creators yell flash, starting Craig.
He was calling it the Brie Larson shed.
Yeah,
he paid for a shed with that. Like, come on.
The quartering is just a joke.
Venti and Geeks and Gamers losers. As Jeremy continued to tweet, he reminds everyone that he cut his teeth in the most ruthless time that ever existed on YouTube. Jeremy was using his ace in the hole. He was leaking his private messages with Stuttering Craig, threatening to leak their grander chat history. Right after Jeremy streamed for 2 hours, visibly drinking while remarkably...
Nope, it reminds me of the Fresh and Fit Angie fallout. People felt sorry for her, but turned out she was just as bad as them. Ooh.
Struggling with simple tasks such as moving 3 sacks within a camp or racing a banner, tasks that took him about 30 minutes and 10 minutes respectively. Stuttering Craig on his Side Scrollers channel preemptively leaked the private messages between him and Jeremy. The question was, what was so damning within these messages that was Jeremy's ace in the hole? The answer was nothing. Their chat history shows a mild-mannered Craig periodically reaching out to Jeremy, sometimes to invite him on his show, to ask if Jeremy would have him on his show, inquiries about rumored projects, and other forms of business-related talk, none of it explosive. With the bombshell revealed to be nothing more than a dud, Jeremy was now stating that the last 5 hours was simply done to kick the hornet's nest. A rather strange motivation, considering how he has been alleging that unwanted attention has brought on terrible harassment to those close to him. Now even bearing, Jeremy's friend and co-host of The Incredible Salt Mine made a video on him, asking Jeremy to quit drinking, while also emphasizing how his threats towards a casino were indefensible. And now Mudahar, a creator with 3.8 million subscribers, made a video on Jeremy, exposing him to a wider audience and covering things like his YouTube shorts. Ridicule of which had, in a very short time span, evolved to where several creators were tagging their intros, leading up to Jeremy's intro of his own short.
I'm sorry, Mudahar has lost all credibility. But okay, go off, King.
In today's totally transformative content, there's a whole lot of people that are wondering what the heck these oranges are for. Let me know in the comments.
So there's a react section happening around
a fat guy who steals people's content. Tell me what you think in the comments.
Guys, this is crazy. I just saw this video about these...
Smash GT! I'm gonna be... Oh my god. Amanda, let it go. I'm letting it go.
Wait, Smash GT?
I'm letting it... I'm not saying no more. I'm done.
That's another channel that's banned in the house.
Oranges, and I'm still trying to figure out what they're for.
The quartering's been busted for stealing shorts. This guy literally steals other people's videos, adds an intro to it, and then uploads it as his own. What do you think of that?
What are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
What are the oranges for? Presumably, their acidity is meant to tenderize the meat. The point is, Jeremy would not answer this question because it is an inane comment that hardly does anything to transform the video. But it provided Jeremy's detractor base with yet another quotable line. This is why orange emojis or the mention of oranges can be seen spread across Jeremy's content. H3H3 was one of the creators jumping on this recent shorts trend.
How drunk do you have to be to do this? Check this out.
Here, here's some milk. And we got, oh boy, we got a thick girl right there, boys. Rock.
I'm sorry. This is funny. This is funny.
Did he roar?
What the fuck?
This is funny. This was
roar.
This was
Ooh woo.
This is funny.
Here's another one. If I did see a girl in a chainmail bikini, you know.
Hey, Diva, I gotta switch to my phone real quick, so I'm gonna hang up. Can you put me back
This
in?
is in Bristol,
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Ooh, sure, couple referrals. She's a little bit older.
Let me press pause so I can make sure to bring you back in.
Hold on.
Okay, so hold on. There we go. That was quick. We love quickness. There we go. We love the quickness.
She overflowed. Milk, yeah. She's keeping it tight. You know she DTF. She got kids.
The clip H3 sourced was once sourced from a recently uncovered livestream of Jeremy at a Renaissance fair, and that clip was only the tip of the iceberg. User Reardon Steele uploaded several choice clips on the QB Farms.
I know, I'm gonna put some babies in some bellies here, huh? Like, hey, baby. There's a couple hundred people watching right now.
I'm sorry.
You want me to
This is
put
how they
baby in your belly?
behave.
Can you point me to the brothel?
I'm like, Jeremy, I
I would never
respect
know
my
what such a thing
spouse,
is.
and I need to leave the room.
Well,
I'm a very happy
You
man.
just don't record
Gotcha.
it. But have I heard during a Renaissance fair, where's the brothel? Yes, I've heard unhinged bastards say this.
Also, that was some Beavis and Butthead ass like, hey, baby.
Yeah, like,
What the fuck, dude?
should he have streamed this? No, but
I'll keep walking.
He's old polio now.
On the night of the 24th, this and more was uncovered on the Kino Casino's highly anticipated return show.
Had he just let us continue doing what we were doing,
He is
he
old
probably
polio.
would have been fine.
Oh my god.
But instead, he pissed off the entire fucking internet. And what I mean by the entire internet, I
We
really
will
mean the
respect his
entire internet.
Among the
prostatitis.
updates to the casino moving to Rumble and the belief that the clip channel, while still being appealed, is gone forever, the casino showed many clips from Jeremy's Renaissance Fair stream. This one in particular stands out.
This is one of the saddest clips I've ever seen.
Disgusting.
It's such a telling clip where he says not only he doesn't love his wife, he doesn't even care about his wife.
It's weird, but I don't really connect with people in real life. Like, even my wife, I don't really care.
Even his wife, even
Not only
his
is this
wife
guy
doesn't
disrespectful, but the
even
fact
care.
that
It's fucked up.
you're
It's probably not normal.
asking
not
in a
normal.
brothel in a public space where not everybody's gonna understand internet humor, it says a lot about you.
he's a weirdo.
But I crave companionship with.
It's the fucking Ren Fair.
Married, you crave companionship.
Listen to what he says.
But I crave companionship with anonymous people online. I feel like so often I just leave it all behind and go get like a 2-bedroom apartment. Really
He wants to leave it all behind.
It's not sad. Don't be sad. It's
You know,
not sad.
It is
Just
really
get a
sad.
news
It's one of the
A
saddest
Grindr
clips
account.
I've ever seen.
The casino would go on to show many more comments.
Given the fact Grinder crashes every turn we put USA
We
gathering.
got 2 minutes left. We can finish this, you guys. We got 2
Yes,
minutes.
we can behave.
Jeremy has made expressing his interest in other women. Among the videos showcased was Luther Morgan's second video covering Jeremy, provoked by the takedown of his first video. The second one goes into even more depth, not only on the mysteriousness behind Jeremy's undeclared roasters, but also the various infractions involving the coffee's packaging.
I wasted 40 of my own dollars to get coffee brand coffee.
Luther Morgan in his video explained how Jeremy with his coffee brand coffee is breaking Amazon's rules, not following FDA labeling guides, and breaking FDA code by not labeling the manufacturer or distributor, the flavor additives, the expiration date, nor the added caffeine content on any of the bags Luther purchased. As another blow to Jeremy's business, it was found that the trademark for coffee brand
Wait,
coffee
real
was
quick,
abandoned.
coffee
And with
expires?
that,
Yeah, coffee can expire. Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, so that's actually a surprise to me because my grandma used to keep like a whole thing, a big ass thing of folders that would last for like
Well,
months in the pantry.
Well, like it can expire, but it will lose its freshness. But like it can get mold after a while.
Yeah.
But like a couple
It
of
don't
months,
survive that long,
yeah, a
yeah,
couple of months, no. But yeah, coffee can expire. Well, like one thing I'll do is if I have coffee, if I'm using like coffee, gran or like like the Folgers, I'll put it in the fridge to keep it fresh longer.
Ah, because she used to keep like
Well,
a
in the
tin. This is when
freezer,
she was
yeah, I
alive.
put them in the freezer to make it last longer. But I have K cups, which I just have. I buy like 90 cups of it. When I get to the end, is it going to be as fresh as when I bought it? No, but like the expiration date is like a really long time. But yeah, coffee can expire. Yeah. Well, makeup can
Oh,
expire
okay.
too. Yeah.
Last of Jeremy's hope to escape his endless grind narrows, just as was with the Publica, Exclusively Games, Game Finder, RCNightmare.com, and many more failed or failing projects. Jeremy, in the past 2 decades, has left a trail of failure, as failure is an unceasing force that leads him. Such is the fate of a man with no talent, no principles, and no ambition. The only driving force Jeremy has is to earn money, and the reason he earns it is to quell his anxiety. But the more he suppresses it in this
the coffee, it's the flavoring he added. Yeah.
manner, the stronger it becomes, and the stronger it becomes, the more reliant he is on it. And finally, the house of cards have come crashing down, and Jeremy has a significant toll to pay. Years of escaping his issues with the growth of his channel and the money earned through his grift are no longer areas he can escape into. His new strategy of uploading an absurd amount of YouTube shorts is an expected, desperate strategy taking no effort, meaningless.
We're almost done.
Sorry.
Okay.
Content to its maximum.
I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Let me go, people.
As the only variable Jeremy can control to grow his channel is content frequency.
God damn it, let me go.
This is his channel's swan song. At the end of it, he faces not only a growing list of eager enemies and a tattered reputation, but also a deep lack of personal connection and everything else he has been avoiding. It is ironic that a man that has built a career in sowing division, in spreading misinformation, and in eroding trust has unified so many, even if only as opposition against him.
Oh my god, I made it. I fucking made it. Without an energy drink, I'm proud of myself. Okay, so before I close, final thoughts, everyone, real quick. Well, real quick. Like, you have like 30 seconds. Go.
He's just got to get off
Keep
the internet.
your kinks to your fucking self. No one cares.
Okay.
Put the fries in the bag.
Hikaru.
Okay.
30 seconds.
I've been sitting here. Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the motherfucking no.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much for being the adults and joining me. I am going to move y'all to the green room, and anytime, per usual, if I ever have an open panel, you guys are more than welcome to join. Did you know they brought back Jolt? I don't know what that is. I'm like brain dead.
Jolt Cola? Really?
Okay, I'm moving everyone to the green room. Y'all have a great night. I'm moving everyone slowly.
Good
to the
night,
green-
Diva.
Good night. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm disconnecting. I'm tired. I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Make sure to like the stream. I just been so bad. I've been bad. Anyways, hope you liked it. I'm gonna play the ending song and then I'm gonna go die. I'm gonna be such a disaster in the morning. Holy shit. Oh my god. Goodbye, everyone.
Smash that light, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small streamer with a big dream, building it up, one little stream. Smash that light, smash that sub. Help me out, show some love. Small stream